The bigger one is $1.50.
Boards that no one ever actually
uses.
Oh, those. Yeah, those are recording. It's
see it all
begun
the
for
time
episode
and you're like,
22.
no one does.
Yeah, it has.
So that's what my whiteboard looks like at any given point.
Does yours have a black
Lucky
bottom
14.
versus a white bottom?
And I have gold mountain shoes.
Was that all of it? Big bag.
How long does that inspiration you gave us a while ago? How long does it last?
Until you use
See,
it.
and what I get
Really?
to do, this
Like
is
even if I
the
go
part,
weeks?
is if
The
I
rope,
zoom in
the
when
rope
I'm done,
inspiration,
I
yeah,
hit
I
the
believe
start
it just
button,
goes until.
And then
It just persists.
Yeah, until you
I
decide
thought
to
it
use
was.
it.
I thought it was
And
longer.
what
The
it
only
did
downside
it
is
creates
if you get
a
another
scene,
one, they don't
so
stack.
I can
Exactly.
name that scene, and I can just
We hardly
click
ever
where
really
I
use
want
that
it to zoom
scene
in.
anyways.
That's nice.
Because Bardic Inspiration is completely different.
Yeah.
Could that stack? Bardic Inspiration and Heroic Inspiration? Because
Yeah,
Heroic
because that's
Inspiration is re-rolling.
Yeah,
and
that's
Bardic
completely
Inspiration
different.
is
Yeah.
Why is your dinosaur getting pelted by a meteor?
Don't know. I don't know what the context for that was either. I was
Wait,
like, what
did
the
you
hell?
just send that?
With
Yes.
no context, yes.
That makes me sad.
It's
Oh,
okay.
why is it that one? Why is it not the other one?
What? The horror persists?
No.
Alright, Desi, you get to pick my color for the week.
Hold please.
I've got purple, red, orange, yellow, green, blue,
I
gray.
love the color blue.
Crush his little neck.
Blue it
His
is.
Big back.
The one where they get
Oh.
flung off the flat earth. That's what I'm thinking of. That's what
I
I
have
thought
no
you
idea what
said.
you're talking
Ooh,
about.
I did a thing.
Yeah, you were busy.
I need to know the context.
Send
So
it.
we have 4 Titans now?
Yep.
I thought it was going to be this one.
Oh.
That one's less saddening.
Yeah, very much so. Is that actually heading in the right spot? Oh, I love that one.
It's like a plate.
That's not hitting in the right spot.
No.
That's hitting in like very much the wrong spot.
Correct. They're also being flung in the wrong direction based on where they are in the direction it wobbles. They should be getting flung back to the left.
Yeah, and in the vacuum of the space, the plate would start going.
Uh-huh. It's not on a pivot. It wouldn't just wobble.
Have it.
We're back to that now. Alright, I need your notes, please.
Pass nice to your.
For you and your favorites.
I am my favorites.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't think that's how you spell Hippolyta.
I did my best, okay?
For context, I don't know the way that I spelled Hippolyta is right either.
How do you spell Hippolyta?
Let me check my notes. Just to make sure I got it
I
right.
don't think it's Hippolyta.
That's what I put.
I'm pretty sure-
Hipolita.
It's probably a double L, but
Okay, so I can see that. I went with a Y. Because I didn't remember how it was correct.
Ready?
uh-huh.
I think I spelled it the great way.
HIPPOLITA.
It's 2 P's. I was just
Win!
1 P short, and I had it right.
Sorry.
You just one
Same,
thing short.
huh?
I said sorry.
You're way off, right? Why are there
Don't
2
have to
Y's in there?
Yeah, I wrote actually, I wrote
It's a fantasy realm. It's just fantasy spelling.
Hippolyta.
no, it would be Hippolyta.
I thought maybe it was YY.
No, it's
Like, looking back at it,
H-I-P-Y-O-L-Y-T-A.
it does not, the only reason that I know
I think
it
I like
is
it
because I
being
know what it
pronounced
should be.
Hippolyta better.
Hippolyta.
Hippolyta. It sounds like a disease.
Something you get from
You.
Herpoclyptus. Herpoclyptus.
Pesticlosis.
You're so mean to your wife.
I love you too.
You just called me a waste.
You have no proof.
Gotta stay humble.
It's true.
Oh, goodness.
Are you suggesting that I need humbling?
Yes.
Everybody,
Shots fired.
everybody should be humble.
Just on her.
What was the reason you couldn't sit at the head of the table at your parents' house growing up?
Shut up.
Didn't make her cry.
There's a mirror opposite. She would just stare at herself in it.
That is awkward.
I also was not allowed to sing at the table. I am the reason that that rule exists.
That's just depressing.
I was a
Then
menace.
again, Oh, never mind.
Yes.
I'm just.
It would be the entire dinner every single day, just her singing.
No.
That's what they put a stop
That's
to.
not true. You weren't there.
I know you.
That rule already exists for you, not any of us.
All right.
Yes, Lord.
Solra, I believe you're in charge of the recap
I
today.
am in charge of the recap.
Nobody corrected me, so that's what was said on the recording. So
I have the chip, and
do
I'm
have
in charge of the recap. Sorry, I'm just trying to find my last D20. It's a baby.
It's a little baby
Why do you
dice.
pull them all out like that?
So that I can toss them when I forget that they're on my laptop.
No.
So that way they're
It's
easy
something to do.
access.
Take a little
This is also easy access.
Yeah, and then you leave them in there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mr. D12s. Oh, that's D12.
They're easy access.
Easy access to pull the wrong one.
Which 2 D20s am I going to use
So
today?
they're just so D20 shaped.
So often. It's like, oh, that's D12.
Your D20s are in the center of your bag.
Always hated
Yeah,
capping
and
yourself.
sometimes the D12 just end up in there
Can
because I
you
accidentally
move
put
that
them in there.
Because I accidentally
Which
put them in.
2 I need to use today?
Oh.
Alright, I am ready.
This one.
So last session in the Titans of Ivalice, we started with the Harrigans, and we were being led underground towards the Mana Tree by Hippolyta, who didn't seem super excited to have us there, but also was convinced when I summoned one of the Titans that we were not with the One-Horned Devil. She asked, requested, told us, it's a little forceful, to commune with the Mana Tree, at which point, I don't know what everybody else did, but Cordio and I immediately were like, ooh, the tree will talk to us, and so we touched it, very quickly. It had a lot of things to say, but predominantly, he went northeast, hurry, come back and I will speak with you later. We consulted with the map. We're a little confused about northeast because there were 2 options that were north. One that was kind of northeast, but like it was a little weird. And then the Mana Tree was very kind and pointed to the direction, or pointed to the spot on the map that we needed to go to that temple. So that was actually very helpful. And then we kind of chatted, said some things to Hippolyta, said some things, left the Harrigan that we came with. What was their name? You don't
Garan.
know. Garan, thank you. And Balthazar?
Yep.
Who hired us there as collateral, because that seemed like a good thing to do. And then the Mana Tree pulled us through and kind of allowed us to get to the temple for a hop, a skitch, yeah, very quickly. Azyla did something, flew into the air, went away, fine. Cordio and Kess approached this old man who had a lot of magical items on him, while Oren and I just kind of chilled on the magic carpet. What's the magic carpet's name?
Haku.
Haku. While we just chilled with Haku. We had to use the secret password to get in. Did we all forget what the secret password was for a little bit? Yes. Did we have to have a mad dash to think about fairy tales? Also yes. Cordia did eventually write it down. We did eventually go in. We come across a room. There's a chessboard, but none of us have any chess pieces. So that was fun. And then some undead started coming out, and when you killed them, lo and behold, it was like a pew, magic surprise of a chess piece. So we arranged the chess pieces, which was lovely, and arranged the chess pieces correctly. The chessboard opened from the bottom, and then like a big sword fell out, and I'm still not quite sure about the physics of it all, because the sword felt larger than the box, but maybe that's just because I'm short. Cordio just was like, oh! Like a light bulb went off in his head. He picked up the sword and he ran outside without telling anybody what he's planning on doing. Granted, I knew, but that's just because I have unfiltered access to his thoughts. Not that he couldn't put a filter, but because he chooses not to. So I have unfiltered access to his thoughts, which is actually quite a scary place. Turns out the old guy in front, who didn't remember anything, was Odin, and his mount was the Pegasus Self-New. And so when Cordio presented him the sword, he was like, aha, I know who I am again. And then we had access to yet another Titan. And we all got a little bit more powerful, a little bit more strong. But the One-Horned Devil skedaddled, because he didn't actually get in, and he kind of threw a hissy fit and knocked down some trees and stuff, which is bad form. But yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, I got a letter. kind of forgot that we had contacts in this continent, and I have a lead to chase down. You know, good times.
Okay. Does anybody need any clarifications or anything like that? Sounds like you pretty much covered it.
You mean the chaotic?
No.
All right.
Nope, it sounds good.
So, last we left off, you guys are outside the temple. You ransacked it for all it's worth. Odin disappeared into the ether. What would you guys like to do next?
So, oh lord, did I like reach into my bag of holding and then find the thing that you gave me?
Yes.
Okay.
It was either that or your husband knows that you had a letter tucked in your back pocket.
He's always looking at your
Yeah.
booty.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So we're gonna pop over while everybody chats, and look at that real quick.
Okay.
I would like to ask an OC question.
Okay.
So we have 4 summon things, right?
Yep.
Are they in the extras thing yet, or?
Yeah, so all you gotta do is type in the name and they should be available.
So which one? Because I have Dominus and Shutterfly.
Dominus, Shutterfly, Odin.
O-D-E-N?
Yeah, ODIN, and like the,
O-D-I-N?
yep, ODIN.
And
Galaxian.
G-L-G-A-L-A-X-I-A-N?
Yep. You don't even have to type in the full name. Sometimes they'll just pop up if you type in half of it.
Okay.
And then after looking at it for a second, I'm gonna cast Scry.
May I see it, please?
The thing you gave me?
Yes.
Yeah.
What does Scry do?
I'll read it to you.
We're catching on the name at the end.
No.
Are we not? I thought that's what we plan on doing.
So to cast Scry, oh yes. So I
If
am.
that's whose side is that.
I will send you what I got from it, and then I'll tell you what I'm doing.
Did you partially decipher it?
Partially? Is there more than one part to the cipher?
No, I mean, did she only do like half of it? Is that what I mean? Oh, Scry.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of something else.
Yeah, you are. So I'm gonna send you what we. Oh, sorry. Apparently, I sent you the very first part that I put in my notes. I didn't get the first part prior to the colon from the note or from your note. I got that from my own brain.
Okay. All right. Who will you cast Scry on?
Callo. And I am holding. Did they leave any body part on this letter? Does a fingerprint count?
Fingerprint would count.
Excellent. So I have a part of their body, and therefore they have a -10 save modifier.
Okay.
So they need to make a
Wisdom
wisdom saving throw
-10.
-10.
9.
They fail.
Okay. You can have that back.
Thank you. So what's Callo up to? Who is Callo? I know who Callo is, but like, who
So-
is Callo?
When you cast this, you see a young half-elven woman with a black hood up. She wears this mixture of a dress but a leather armor as well that is designed in such a way that there's... She almost looks somewhat like a mime, like how she's dressed, because there's these stripes that are this light gray and then dark black. She wears no mime makeup, but that's what the uniform, or I guess outfit she's wearing, kind of reminds you of. But you see her speaking to somebody in secret. You see a familiar tabaxi lion that they're speaking in private in an alleyway. Does this allow you to hear what they're saying?
Yes.
Okay. They're talking about Atreus and his target. And one of them suggests that a furry be sent out to go contact you guys, actually, on finding Innis.
All that.
Do I recognize Callo? Like, have I seen her before?
You've never seen her before.
Okay. Would Cordio recognize her?
No. This is a very young half-elven woman.
Okay.
To put in perspective, in human years, she would be maybe between 16 to 18 years old. So she's not that much older than Larza.
Okay. Okay.
And what was everybody else doing?
She said Odin just descended.
Yep.
Or disappeared.
Yep.
And we got our little power up.
Yep.
Are you out front with us?
I was checking in the tomb to see if there was anything else in there that
To
people
take.
may have overlooked.
Yeah. You did that at the end of the last session.
Okay.
I think you found some extra gold.
Okay. I don't remember if I did that or not.
According to what I listened to this morning.
Gotcha. Then I would have walked out to see what else everybody else was doing.
Okay. Seems like Solra and Cordio are talking privately.
Yep. I'm just hanging out, stretching.
Oren, what are you up to?
I'm watching them.
Okay.
Because I followed him out.
Yeah, we're on Haku.
I would want to do an aerial search to see if anything's happening around us.
Make a perception check for me, please.
Me?
No, the flyer. Unless you want to also check the area as well.
I thought you said Liz. I was like, me?
Did I say this? I'll find out later.
Hang on, math. 18 plus
Also
11.
hard of hearing, so
Yeah, you're
29.
I wouldn't be
You notice that the
surprised if I'm
fire
wrong.
at the Uruk village has died down. And you see to the other northeast the hints of another temple. Tomb, if you will.
So this right here.
And then further off in the sea,
waters?
you can see the far off in the distance. You see a large lighthouse.
Okay.
So, yeah,
That one
I'll-
be the
I'll-
lighthouse, and then that one.
Lighthouse right here.
Okay.
And then
Oh,
you can
because
see.
east is
You
this
can see
way.
this one.
Yeah.
So I can see that and that, and we're currently there.
Yep. And you see, is this the village right here?
The ruins, that's
Yep,
where
so,
I
yep.
just saw fire.
Okay.
And you said I see. Oh,
See, the smoke has
lighthouse.
lessened on the Uruk village, and
Okay.
you see the lighthouse, and you can see various, well, you assume the airships docking in and out of it.
okay. I would relay to the group.
Okay.
Airships, less smoke. Other place.
Very descriptive.
Well, looking at
Far
the
distance.
map, it looks like it's that place. It's like an island.
There and there.
There's
The
one that's
Ridoronic Cataract.
the Redorn. Yeah, that one.
Yes.
The Redorn Rana Cataract. That,
Lighthouse.
and then the one that doesn't have a name that's down surrounded by mountains.
Question mark,
Down
question mark,
south.
question mark.
Yep. That one.
With a dragon above it.
Azyla,
Yeah,
will
that
you
one.
make a wisdom
Ooh, a
save for me,
dragon.
please?
Wisdom save?
Yep.
Oh dear.
Oh boy!
I don't know if I'm good with that one. I'm going to die.
Scrying lasts 10 minutes. Do they do anything?
Nat 20!
You see Callo speak to a Vurry. Do you understand Elvish?
Yes.
Okay, damn it. Well, she describes a dragonborn that could be wearing a cloth over her face, but is also perhaps that also has the face of a partial minotaur.
So Azyla.
Yep. And then you notice the furry cast Scry and then disappear. Would you roll, Azyla?
A nat 20.
Okay.
Do I get to watch the Vurry reappear and be like, oh?
Yeah. So he reappears. And you hear her say, "What's the matter?" "Can't find Azyla, Kupo. Try again." Make a wisdom saving throw.
Me?
Yeah, he's trying again. This is
I don't
happening
even
at
know
New
what's
Rapid
happening.
Mastery.
Is it the same one?
No.
Because, so if it's the normal scry, you can't cast again on the same creature.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in the next 24 hours. So
Well-
do they have to call up another Vurry?
So, Vurry corrects. You don't have to make that roll.
Okay.
So the Vurry corrects Callo. "I cannot cast that spell again, Kupo." "Well, try." And she describes a male Kalishtar with a almost dead complexion with monkey
They're going to describe
wrappings.
old, reincarnated you.
Warren, will you make a wisdom
Find
save
that
for me, please?
Not gonna find that at all.
Yes.
Oh,
You said wisdom?
You know,
How many people
Save?
we have to go through?
you hear the Vurry say, I hope this works. This will be my last spell slot for this
15?
Kupo.
15.
You fail.
Oh.
You feel like a slight headache, and you get this feeling like you're being watched. And then about 15 feet in front of you, you see a Vurry, which is this creature with these little nubby arms and legs and cat-like ears. He's wearing a mailer's cap, and he has a satchel. "Greetings, Capo."
Can we all see him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who now?
A Vurry.
Oh, it's a furry.
"I have message from Atreus, Capo."
Okay, but my name's not Capo.
We're all capo.
Yeah, Capo means friend in
Yeah.
Vurry.
I do not speak furry. I did not know.
That's okay.
Well, hello, Capo.
I need to know, what's the deal with, Ennis? Atreus is very much wanting to track him down.
I want
an
an insight.
conversation.
Okay.
And someone
Your insight in the Vurry?
Yeah,
Yes.
to
Go
see
for
if
it.
he's lying or not.
Um,
and I get advantage.
He was Pete's alter ego that was
Nat 20.
with
Not
Atreus,
lying.
who wanted to sail
Yeah,
or fly to
he's
the
just
moon.
here to find out about
The
it.
rocket.
He seems innocently honest. To a
Does he
fault.
react to my face since I haven't been wearing a mask?
Nope. He's fey. He doesn't care.
We've not found Innis yet,
Make a deception check.
but I'm not trying to deceive as much as persuade, because my line of reasoning is we've not found Innis, we found Pete.
Alright, make a persuasion check.
Technically. True.
Not
Like, I'm not trying to outright lie so much as
Bend the truth a little.
bend the truth.
Yep.
Because I would never outright lie. Persuasion. Stop it.
Yeah, I hate it when it does that.
I know. Can someone help me?
I
We're
unfortunately
busy
can't.
scrying somebody else.
You can.
I'm with you.
Well, hold on. Let me know if I don't.
Looking through your thoughts.
I know. I think you're the lion. I'm not gonna help you.
17.
Okay.
And I can
Oh.
re-roll that if I need to.
What would you like me to pass on to Atreus, Capo?
When we were looking in the forest for him, we did not run across a man who goes by the name of Innis.
I see.
We did find a lich thing, we think.
A lich, goodness.
Yes. Kind of swamp haggy
You
for a
see
guy.
the very lich.
But you can let him know that we don't suspect the lich will be a problem too soon.
Okay.
But we were not able to destroy the
Phylactery.
phylactery.
I see. Well, I will pass it on to him. Is there anyone that would like to use my Mog services? Excuse me. My male services?
Your mail service.
Yes.
Oh, does anybody need to
have
buy that?
items.
Do we need to reach
No
out to
items.
anybody?
Sorry.
Do we need to reach out to anybody?
So they're getting the message about Innis, so that's good. So anything else?
It is imperative. That
Oh,
we
do we
find
want
him.
to reach out?
Did you come
to-
over to ask us while we were talking?
Oh, you guys still chatting?
I am
How far
not
away are you?
actually saying anything. He's just looking at me.
Like, how
We're just
far
off
away
to the
from
side,
us?
just out of earshot.
So like 20 feet, 30 feet.
30, 40.
Okay, so like good ways away, where you clearly don't want to be.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You guys look,
We've obviously stepped out of the circle.
and you're just staring at her. And what are you doing?
I'm staring in his face.
Does anything change to your appearance, like your eyes or anything like that?
No.
I mean, it's up to
You've-
you. You could if you wanted.
You've seen me scry before.
Okay, so that kind of looked like that's what you
It looks like I'm scrying or like I'm taking the pool. Your choice.
So your face is getting all red. And
It's either
you
that.
wanna
No,
risk
I'm,
it.
just,
A slight grunt.
I'm locked in. So be that what it is. You have seen me scry before, so you have seen this before. I don't know if you'd connect those dots or not.
Yeah, I think I would.
I do have something in my hand.
Interesting.
If it matters, I am to report to Lion and Callo.
Who's Callo again?
Somebody larged the Wraith Wall back in. Was it Waterdeep or Neverwinter?
They don't. You're not with them.
It was never went.
No, I'm
Well,
asking
we were all
OC.
there for that. Yeah, she's asking OC.
Yeah,
Somebody that larger Neverwinter said we could trust.
The same conversation.
but we haven't actually met him.
Correct.
We've
We
not
have
met
not
her.
met her
Gotcha.
It's the same conversation that we learned that Yista the Shifta was maybe somebody we should look at.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't think we should. I don't. At this time, I don't think we need any mail services.
Very
Appreciate it very much.
Give Lion this.
Oh,
What
I'm
is
gonna
it?
hand her a little cow trinket.
That'll be 2 silver.
oh, postage.
I
Pretty
pay.
cheap postage.
Like Lion.
Did our mail go out?
And
Was
he
it gone?
just puts it into his
Yeah.
Mail. Okay.
his satchel.
We got mail.
Anything else, Capo, or can I be on my way?
Keep
I think that's it.
Sorry for the headache. I just needed to find you. You're very resistant.
Okay.
Well, that was nice.
Who's the senpai?
Callo and
Lion.
Lion.
Azyla's lover tabaxi on the boat.
Thing. Yeah.
And he's going to disappear.
do I see him reappear? It lasts for 10 minutes. There's no reason.
Nope. He might have gone to Lion instead.
Was Lion not still just with Callo?
No, they broke off.
Okay. So I'm just following Callo now through the streets.
Yep.
Do I see like where she goes or?
See her kind of go through the market, and then she.
Are they obviously in New Ravenastri?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she's in the streets of New Ravenastri, and she's going to market. You see her start to go grocery shopping.
Oh, that's gonna use it less than 10 minutes.
She picks up a watermelon and she says, "This might cheer Elmira up."
Can you spell that?
ELMYRA. And that would be the end of your scry.
Lore. Alright. Where's my search button?
What the hell was that thing?
Oh, it's a.
Never seen anything like that before.
Oh, you didn't get to meet them, yeah. Well, they're in New Ravenastri. They're from the Fae, the Feywild, and they're cute little creatures called Vurries. Very helpful.
Is
Very
that
kind.
dangerous?
No.
Not that we've seen. I mean, yeah, I think the judges are really the people that enforce the law. The Vurries are the ones that are
Oh.
more like information
It would be
people.
funny if something that cute was enforcing the law.
Since it's
Teleport
Fae fiends and
postals.
undead, do I know anything about Vurries, like from like to the extent of them in combat or capabilities?
I guess make a history or arcana check.
And that one would be
That would be an SFU.
FFU. Woo! Dirty 20.
Save
Wait,
that
hold on.
one.
22.
You would know they're not naturally aggressive. In fact, they usually prefer to run away, but if cornered, they could be formidable spellcasters.
Ooh, cool. Okay. So yeah, that's what it was.
Like, the 6 of you could probably take one, but it would take an effort.
Wow. So like that.
So we need to trick the sorceress into cornering one.
Or a few.
Or a few.
In a corner.
It's a trap.
Right. Just one
It's
at
like
a
the
time.
Ewok army, you just get a bunch of furries.
Well, so are you guys still over there? Hanging
After
out?
10 minutes, we
Yeah, she's done.
So you guys coming over?
Yoris, Solra. Sorry, I always get you mixed up with your doppelganger.
How much time did you spend around Syra?
Just that one time that we were trapped at the Demogorgon's lair.
Yeah, I guess that would be enough. Alright. Yeah.
Is that a problem?
No, just... She's not who you think she is. Like, not in a bad way.
Oh,
Just,
like physically, she's a different person.
Mm-hmm.
like she's...
That's not her normal form.
Is it like Kess, where she's not really a girl?
No,
Oh,
I would actually say
I'm
that it's
it's
not...
not really a dwarf.
She's not really a...
I'm really a girl.
Immortal?
okay.
I mean,
Yeah, not really immortal.
Well, what's the next step, guys?
So,
Lighthouse or
More
mountains?
maybe. Callo and Lion are looking for us because Atreus has been discussing his target.
Yes,
Innis.
the menace.
I like that actually. Innis the Menace.
Uh-huh.
it really
And
was.
then, you know, Callo was gonna go to buy a watermelon.
Yeah, and Pete
Is it
got
right?
beat.
Yeah, so
cheer on Lyra.
little Vurry showed up and was asking about
Mm-hmm.
Innis. I managed to convince him we hadn't met a man who goes by the name Innis.
True, we met Pete.
Yeah. I did warn them. I didn't use the name Pete. I wasn't sure if they maybe knew the name Pete. So I did tell him that we ran into a lich
Uh-huh.
who was kind of like the male version of a swamp hag.
No, yeah, that all tracks. A little more western, a little more cowboy-y,
Yep. Or yeehaw.
I'm gonna put on
a
the
little bit
hat.
more yeehaw.
Yeah.
More cowbell.
But I didn't say that part.
Where'd
Oh,
you
that's
get that hat?
Huh?
Where'd you get that hat?
What hat?
Pete.
The Pete Hutter? Oh, God.
Yes. Pete got beat.
And he does like Michael Scott cringe. He's the worst, man.
Oh,
What
you met him?
happened to him?
We
No, I
killed?
just heard about him.
We,
Yeah. It's got quite the
Killed him?
reputation.
but then he started coming back.
He
Mhm.
might not be a lich.
Which explains a lot. Cause
He's an old partner of my dad's.
In school?
I'm sorry?
Where's school?
Like they used to work together.
Oh, I see.
Why don't you have a session 18?
He's also an ex-partner
You're
of my
gonna take her.
brother's.
Oh,
Yeah.
like they used to
You
do crime
probably
and
just
stuff
decided
together.
not to that day.
I didn't miss
Sorta.
that.
Those
Depending
are
on what
things that
religion you
decide
follow.
I'm a bad
Yeah. Okay.
Well, we got to see a furry, and
Oh,
so
that's
what
a
are we?
short
Are we
session.
bouncing between the idea of either going to a new,
Okay.
another location, another tomb, or going back to see? Because I think the
I think
more
we
we
just
stay away from
ignore
Atreus-
Atreus at the moment.
right, we're
That's gonna be
busy. We got
awkward.
things
Uh-huh.
to do. I mean, it's not. We're busy. We're summoners.
Exactly.
Jeez.
Exactly.
We got
I
stuff
don't
to be
think he
doing.
knows
So.
that.
I'm just gonna start.
Well,
with
we
them.
know that, and
Uh-huh.
that's what matters. So, as long as
We can always
We
say we're
stay
still
busy.
looking for the person you described as Innis.
it's correct,
Uh-huh.
exactly.
Okay.
Haven't found him.
Okay, but we still are gonna have to go back to the Harrigans to make sure that they're okay. But I think our priority actually needs to be the one-horned devil. And
Where do we think he went?
I can scry for him too.
Because I mean, so what was his purpose of coming here? Did he try to get in and
Yeah.
just couldn't and left?
So it was no
Yeah,
pressure.
he tried to force his way in, and Odin stopped him.
I can try and scry for him.
Maybe he's wounded.
He could be.
Now would be a
Do you
good time to
think-
get the jump on him.
Sibling would count as a part of him.
Hey, Azyla, come here.
As I'm like already halfway down.
Especially a twin.
Come here.
Why?
I need to touch you.
Like a hand on the shoulder.
It's good.
Consent.
Magic. It's a magic touch.
She lies.
That's why we're getting consent.
Yeah, not
Inside
like in a
check.
creepy way.
19.
Solra is not the one that lies.
Anybody want anything?
Nope.
It kind of occurs to you, Teagan's not really done anything like ever for you.
He hasn't even talked to me in a long while. Inner monologue.
He'll see what's good.
Can you come hold my hand, please?
Does anybody have true sight, by the way?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Just devil sight.
Let me double check.
No, you do not have true sight.
I have something, but I
know,
don't know
but
what
it's
it
not true
was.
sight.
I believe
Just
only because you know my character a little better than I do, because
You
I
cannot
ask you
do
questions. What was the other thing that I had then that gave me like an extra?
devil sight. You could have taken devil sight.
That was-
There's blind sight, devil sight,
Oh,
tremor,
Tremor
So it wasn't that one.
sense.
Is it tremor sense, or
Can-
are we just
can-
conflating the book?
Can a player get tremor sense? Like, can a character,
I
or is it
think
just an
there's-
animal beast thing?
I mean, technically, I could wild shape and something tremor sense, but I don't
That's
think there's anything
not a
that gives
character
you.
getting it.
I don't think there's
Character-
anything that gives you tremor sense.
Like, it can't be, what's her
Your
name off
glasses
of Avatar? See with your
You
feet.
asked what kind of sight?
No, I think blind sight kind of makes
Blind
up for that.
sight,
Yeah.
Oh no, I have double sight.
You asked about true sight, not blind sight.
That's what I meant.
Okay.
Sorry.
So
I'm
blind sight
looking
go
at it real
underground
quick.
too? Like, if something came underground within your blind sight radius, would you sense it?
That's a DM question. It's not you just know what's within that range of you.
And because
Even if
I
you're
think
blind.
it would be different. It's different because it's not necessarily like the air around you. That is instead a different type of sense.
Right. So you
Because
would
it's not like
sense
you're.
something.
Well, I don't know, because it's not like you're tough and you're using the vibrations. Blind
Right.
sight is the
I'd say
idea that
blind
you're
sight
so
is-
aware of what's around
yeah.
you.
Whether it be hearing, touch, smell.
But I don't think that the vibrations in the ground would actually do that.
But if
There
you
could be any noise they're making, though.
but if you have blind sight enough to where you can like accurately shoot a bow and arrow, you'd have to know where your target really is.
Well, there's not a blind sight for a character that's more than like 10 feet.
I thought there was a 30 feet blind sight.
I
There's
don't
not?
think so. Because
I thought that the blind
the feet gives
fighting
you 10 feet.
Yeah.
in the fighting
In
style.
the fighting, it's a
10.
10-foot radius. Yeah.
Still 10.
So, and the reason why I think that it wouldn't quite translate in that way is because there are special senses that do that.
Yeah, because tremor sense is a thing that lets you see into the ground.
Underground, yeah, that makes sense.
And you could probably also click on.
Hold hand, then we go.
Somebody has
Alright.
blind sight.
Hold hand, then we go.
Yes.
As you reach out for Solra, hold on.
Well, we're still holding. Holding on.
Don't let go.
I wanna hold
Azyla, you hear, no. How dare you betray us? You gives me nothing. No, they can't have you. If I can't have you, no one can. And you feel something start to choke you. Make a Constitution save.
Hold. Do I have to be able to see it?
Holding.
I'm gonna cast fucking counterspell.
I think it's just a physical touch.
Fuck, no, it's within that you can see. Shit, I can't spell
Yeah, casual
counterspell.
to see.
True
You can see me choking. Does that count?
I can see you choking.
But it's not a spell. But you may cast a counterspell. You take
If I can't see it,
Hang
I'm
on.
not gonna do
Con
it.
save.
yeah.
Nat 20. I love this dice. This dice is being so nice to me today.
Do you microwave
If
it?
I walk up, I do have blind fighting, which does say I can see an invisible creature within range. So if I walk up, do I see the creature?
You see an outline of this creature. Think I know you don't like Predator, but think like you can see the outline of the creature. And you see this skinny, scrawny, imp-looking creature.
Can
with
I
a cow
grapple
face.
it? Can I grapple it by its neck?
Let's roll for initiative.
Ooh.
He was attacking.
Am I rolling initiative too?
Yes.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah.
Okay.
Anytime
I
you
was
roll for
confused, I
initiative,
was
if you're
just
in the
making
area,
sure.
you're rolling initiative. You gotta know when you get to act.
See, it didn't do that good that time. I did a 3.
Plus 12.
11.
Nice.
So 14.
Nat 20 for 26.
We get some cardiac inspiration.
Alright. Cordia, I'm sorry. Oren got a 20. What's the
Six.
total?
For 26.
Sora,
I got a 9.
Cordio,
18.
Kess,
I love having
16.
advantage on initiative rolls.
Zyla?
14.
Yeah, it makes sense you was last.
No, I had 9.
Get away
Yeah,
maps real quick.
exactly.
Oh, you're.
And so it's the 2 people who are just like,
We all get to make decisions before you guys do. Well, how are we gonna handle this?
What kind of map are you looking for?
Either a grassy plain would be fine since you guys are kind of away from the temple right now.
That you're choking me with your match.
What's my proficiency bonus?
It's a +5 right now.
+5.
+5.
Begins.
Oh yeah.
Is it just grassy plain? Do you want
Grassy.
roads?
No, no roads. Where we're going, we don't need roads.
What is that from?
Back to the Future.
Voila, grass.
I see a school and
Voila.
light.
And some grass.
Place yourselves however you
The thing
like.
that will perpetually say to the end of time that nobody else will ever understand.
So Azyla, I'm gonna place her right there. So
Trey, may I get a concentration ring, please?
I'm by
Azyla.
Azyla.
I heated it up for you and then I forgot to give it to you. Beef ravioli.
Okay, so now that's where it's at.
He's using one of the
Back to the
Carls.
game and I forgot. That's
One of the Carls.
Alright, Oren, I'm going to give you your Cardic Inspiration, then you're up first. If you want to think about what you're going to do.
take it out and put it through her head. Careful.
I think this is the second session in a row that you've gotten one of these. I think you got one last time.
Yeah.
Yep. Didn't have it
Same
at
guy
that
too.
Is it because you microwaved it?
I did not microwave a metal diet, and
That would be a choice.
She actually stuck a magnet to the bottom and put a magnet into the dice tray.
10.
10?
Yep.
Remember, you can add those to literally any roll,
Including damage.
any dice roll. It is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna grapple the little shit.
Okay, let's make opposing grappling rolls.
Actually, grapple works a little different for me.
Okay, let's hear it.
So you need to make either a strength or a dex saving throw, whichever one.
15?
It does not make it.
Okay.
Nice.
It's
I'm
a
still in my
17.
story form because it lasts for 7 hours.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So you are. It is officially grappled.
Okay.
I literally, I walk up and I just whack by the neck, and I'm just holding this little thing in the air by its neck.
Okay. And the rest of you just see Oren holding thin air.
And then I get a second attack, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, can I just punch the fucker and then I get advantage because it's grappled?
Yeah.
I figure since it's so small, it makes sense that I still get to attack. I probably wouldn't do it if it was a big thing. 21.
That hits.
Is its initiative lower than mine?
It is.
Considering you're first, yes.
Teagan's right here.
I forget things sometimes.
You too?
Yeah.
All the freaking time.
I made her one of those
Plus my
little
10,
microwave
30
things, I
damage
forgot to give it to her.
right off the bat.
And
Okay.
now we're good.
One strike.
Alright.
How bad does he look?
Lily drops out of invisibility.
Woo!
Well,
Is
saves
he
me to spell
conscious?
magic.
He's still conscious. I'll let you put
Does
that back
he?
where-
How bloody does he look?
He's looking
Like-
pretty bad. Like he's got a black eye, but you guys see it now. It's this imp with this cow-like face. Like think of what kind of cow was he initially?
Highland.
A Highland cow morphed with a devil.
Okay, so if I wanted to, what is that? Flurry of blows, and take a second action, would he survive that, or would you prefer that I not?
It's up to you. That is totally up to you. You don't know what this thing's capabilities are.
Yeah, I'm gonna flurry of blows.
He looks like he wouldn't be that strong, but he was holding on to his. If you weren't a monk, you might have had a tougher time pulling him off of his island. And he just flails about, she's mine, none of you can have her.
Oops. Okay. And he's grappled, so I'm gonna take advantage on both of these rolls.
Take advantage of him.
So 18 and 18.
Both those hit.
Okay.
Is this lethal damage?
No.
Okay.
That's an important note.
14.
You kill Teagan, also kills Azyla.
Oh my gosh.
29 damage.
Okay.
And I just you guys see me go whack, and I grab the thing, and it just you see me punch the air once, and then you see it, and then
And he hisses at you. I'm going to rip off your head and sit on your neck.
and I'm just wrangling the thing.
Anything else?
No,
It's
I'm just standing there shaking the
It's like
fucker.
the dog on Men in Black. First one.
Gordio.
I'll even hold him out so you can smack him in the face if you want. I've got a pretty good hold on the little fucker.
Let's do a nice
Pardon my
non-lethal arrow to the chest.
Goodness gracious.
Great balls of fire.
Hey!
Hey, fireball.
Fireball.
Don't.
I mean, I got flame.
I am actually, since I know you can turn invisible now, going to cast Fairy Fire on him so he can't disappear from us again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good.
He needs to make a Dex saving throw, but he is grappled.
So he automatically
automatically fails, right? Because he's grappled,
think-
he's incapacitated.
That's restrained is automatic fail. I think grapple is just disadvantage.
Isn't he restrained?
No.
No. He has...
Because he still has
he
like
can
his
still
arm.
big
Yeah.
or
condition.
like-
Yeah.
Okay, he does not get disadvantage or anything like that. So he's still natural one. Wow.
That makes sense.
Alright, so he now has
That's my third one this session.
He's just had like 3 nat 20s.
a green outline of light around him, as well as everybody else within 20 feet of him, or within 10 feet of him, because he's at the center of a 20-foot cube.
Yeah.
And he sheds dim light for a 10-foot radius. Attack rolls against him have advantage if you can see it, and he can't benefit from being invisible.
Okay. Anything else?
I have a bonus action, don't I?
You do.
Well, since I'm still in my starter form, I'm going to non-lethally shoot him with my bow.
Okay. And then make an attack with advantage.
Non-lethally
Shoot him in the chest.
Straight to the knee.
Straight to the knee.
He puts like a little piece of rubber on the end of the arrow.
That's going to be a 26 to hit.
That does it.
And that's going to be a 18 radiant damage.
There you go.
Okay.
You didn't realize
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Warren has inflicted
Hellish
Just against the spell.
And then use Hellish
and I
Rebuke.
was touching. I could have just rolled 3D.
That's
Yeah.
a nat 20.
10.
Okay.
Oh man.
I wouldn't have had
Thank you,
to roll
advantage
the
against
hit.
spells.
Yeah.
You step back as a bowl of fire.
Oh, you're cute!
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, see my turn.
Kess.
Okay, he's a creature, right?
He's a demon.
That is a creature.
So that's a
yes.
creature?
Yes.
Okay. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw. 20 is his target. He gets to roll it with advantage.
Yeah, just remember I'm holding him.
11.
Okay, so I cast Charm Monster. So you attempt to charm a creature you can see within range. It failed. So if it fails the saving throw, it is charmed by you until the spell ends. It's an hour long, or until one of my companions do anything to harm it. The charmed creature is friendly to you. When the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed. So now he's charmed.
Okay.
So how are you going to end this combat?
Well, doesn't that immediately ends the combat because there's nobody hostile anymore, correct?
Well, except you have to prevent her from doing anything.
And
Well,
me.
you
And
just saw
then-
me cast a spell, correct?
But then
And you know what it is because
How?
I'm doing this. We don't just go spell. We're doing things to cast the spell. You notice if you're a
well,
warlock,
yeah, we know you cast a spell.
but she's a warlock. She knows what spell I'm casting because she knows what spell I can learn.
I'm not necessarily going to be hostile, but I will take an action.
Right. I'm gonna say it's like so. That's my turns on over, I use a bonus action and be like,
Friend,
don't attack! It's friendly!
please don't hurt me.
You guys can roll insight if you don't know what I mean by that.
I didn't hear a spell you cast. I have no idea. Oh yeah, apparently I know.
Is that the end of your turn?
You're too wise.
Is that the end
Yeah,
of your
that's the end of my turn.
Teagan wouldn't hurt a fly.
Insight.
Yeah.
I'm not putting him down.
Yeah.
It's a nat 1. I have disadvantage because I'm exhausted.
Oh, fuck yeah. I
You
forgot about
believe that he wouldn't hurt a fly.
He's just a little old guy.
that. You fell for that?
I'm gonna write something down real quick. Azyla.
Alright, so, got a couple questions.
Yeah.
So, first question, would I have known it was Teagan, or do I still see him as the form that I normally see him as?
This is a form you've never seen him take before,
Okay.
but you still the face is still the Highland cow,
Okay,
and the voice is the same.
It's
okay.
just the body of an imp.
Yeah.
So strange.
And then with what he said, I'm gonna feel some type of way.
Okay, what type of way?
The type of way where I'm gonna come over, and I'm gonna take rope
I didn't mean it.
and wrap his arms behind his back and kind of like, in a sense, hog tie him.
I'm still not putting him down.
I'm not asking you
I
to
don't
put
think
down.
that counts as harming.
And I'm gonna wrap his mouth shut as well.
No, don't do that.
Oh.
We can talk
Another
to him.
one?
I'm gonna say we do need to chat with him. It's like I calmed him down so we can talk to him. So that way maybe we can work this out or figure it out. We don't even know what he is. This is our first time meeting.
Well then, that will be my intention.
You're a hog time.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'll leave his mouth untied currently until we talk to him.
You
And
just
then-
like snapping the other rope.
I'll tie his mouth shut. So that way he can't bite out of his restraints.
Andreas is going to pull out his sling and just hold. You see him put like a little beetle in it, and you see his little legs flopping around, and he's going to hold an action in case. And his action is going to be if Teagan acts negatively, he's going to shoot him. Solra.
Hi, buddy. What are you doing?
So that will officially take us out of combat.
Well, I was gonna ask, can I hold an action?
Sure.
Okay.
What would you like to hold?
I would like to hold inflict wounds if he attempts to fight again
Okay.
for
Drain
lethal
Your
damage.
soulless body.
Just
Just drain.
For lethal damage.
Just necrotic damage to death.
He tried to kill someone. This is self-defense.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna look at you.
If he tries again.
Is your life force tied to his?
Don't know.
But we don't know that the two of them are connected yet.
No, but I did just see him go to strangle her, and then he just went like that. So where does this come from?
My
hi, I'm Cardio. What's your name?
No.
I'm Teagan.
Hey, no.
I'm friend of Azyla.
Back up.
Got
I don't trust you right now.
charmed. Help me.
I'm gonna insight that.
Okay.
Well, we're not going to help you, little guy. Not with being charmed.
That
8.
stupid thing reminds
Nat
me of a
one.
gremlin.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
He's lying out of his ass.
Your last 3 sessions have not been kind to you
No.
with your
Jeez.
dice.
Don't worry, your time will come.
I don't want that to happen.
I
It's
know.
nice.
I know.
Ask questions, I kill.
What kind of questions do you want me to ask?
So why are you following Azyla around?
Because
Keep with that first train of thought.
You better be nice.
because she's mine.
Because she's yours. Who
Why
are
is she
yours?
Because she gives me valuables.
Are you giving this little shit gold and stuff valuable
No,
trinkets?
not recently until she said hello with these fiends.
So wait, who sent you to watch over Azyla?
Don't know. She was very lonely and had just appeared.
Insight.
Okay.
Guidance.
Could be just
Actually, your insight is better.
I had disadvantage.
I do too.
Oh boy.
Guidance. I'm assisting you though, so it'll be a straight roll.
Oh, fantastic. That's a d6.
Well, that's not great.
That's gonna be 13.
Need B to 6.
What's a 13?
What was the question?
Who sent you to seek out Azyla?
Oh, so when he said no, he doesn't know or nobody sent him, he was telling the truth.
How long have you been with Azyla?
How long has he been with you?
Let's see, it would have been after, probably since I was 7. So like
Since
13
childhood.
years.
13 years.
Okay. And has he ever tried to kill you before?
No.
Why are you
Give
trying to
gifts.
kill? Why are you trying to kill Azyla right now?
You give him gifts?
She's traitor.
What has he ever done for you?
She's a traitor.
She's
Helps.
a traitor. What
How
makes
does he
her
need
a
to
traitor?
behave now that he's charmed?
Uh,
Just so I know.
Sounds like a manipulative relationship.
I mean, technically, it says this: the charm creature is friendly to me when the spell ends. So it's only friendly to me since I cast him. I guess he can be however he likes, but he's not allowed to be hostile.
Okay.
Can't move because
So
he's
he's-
tied.
Because if I don't want him to be hostile, he's not going to be hostile. He'd have to ask for my permission, essentially.
So you tried to kill Azyla because she became our friend?
I can't has her. The nobody can.
That's a really toxic response.
You
That
know,
is a
you
toxic
kind of
response.
remind me of a creature I've heard of before. Have you guys ever heard of Gollum?
That's my favorite fucking bedtime story.
Isn't he kind of reminds me of that creepy little fuck?
Do you eat raw fish?
I don't eat anything.
You don't eat anything? You are an imp.
So, Azyla gives you stuff.
Yes, and I
What?
protect her.
How have you protected her?
Wait, is this like a mafia deal?
I killed
This
one
extortion.
more devil off her
You
trail.
pay me, I protect you.
And I
From me?
go-
From me, right?
He finds her
So you
How have you kept him off her trail?
through magic.
Really? What magic?
Magic.
what kind of magic?
We're all spellcasters
I
here.
don't know.
You
I
can
didn't go
elaborate.
to Strixhaven.
Well, I didn't
I know
either.
the schools.
What spells have you cast to keep the one-horned devil off of Azyla's trail?
Give me a second. You see him like thinking in the back of his little pea-sized brain. Absorb elements, scry,
So he's made.
teleport.
So you've absorbed damage from
Invisibility.
Azyla. You've scried for her. You've
Yes.
turned yourself invisible.
Yes.
You teleported her. What was the last one?
Make an insight check.
I'm helping.
Thank you.
Guidance.
I'll also guide myself.
Do I remember him teleporting me anywhere?
No. You come to think of it, you've never seen him really do anything other than just talk to you.
12.
You get the sense that he's probably not done anything for her.
So, you haven't actually done shit. Have you ever tipped off the one-horned devil that Azyla was close?
No, never speaks to him.
Like, face to face, but have you ever done anything that put Azyla into harm? And why were you just choking her?
Because I don't have something nobody can.
So, I'm gonna level with you. This is not a healthy relationship.
This is toxic.
He hasn't helped at all just getting stuff from you for free.
That have you been on the material planes for that whole time?
Yes.
Okay, so I do think that we should probably banish this imp back to
I think
the
just kill him.
plane. Well, I mean,
He's an imp.
You banish him, he's gonna go back to the planes. You kill him, he's gonna go back to the planes. One of them's a little bit less painful.
Would I know if my fire would do
So she's
anything
more
to
painful
him?
one. He's an imp.
I guess
Or are
maybe
they resistant?
you would know they're resistant for sure.
Okay. So my fire wouldn't do nothing.
I mean, it would do half.
It would just make me feel
I
better.
think we just stuff him in a bag of holding and keep him there.
They didn't have to breathe or eat or anything like that. That's true. You can do
just
that.
need to breathe.
Yeah.
Do they need to?
Yeah.
Oh, they need to breathe.
Uh-huh.
Teagan
It's just
doesn't.
like-
Teagan, do you need to breathe?
Yes. Teagan comes and goes as he pleases.
Just stuff in the bag of holding.
Are
It's
we
pocket
sure
dimension.
we don't just want to banish him back to his home point?
We can do that later.
Can we maybe not commit murder?
I'm not
He's
saying
an
I
imp.
commit murder.
But if we shove him into a bag, he's going to die. He's still a creature, even
That's
as
why I'm saying
disgustingly evil as it is.
we banish him.
Orin make pact. Teagan
Shut
protects
the
Orin
fuck
now.
up.
Take the level of Warlock.
Do you have a pact
Nuke
with this
nature.
creature?
No.
Would you know?
No.
Have you ever signed anything or agreed to anything? That sounded
Pinky
deal.
promise.
She can't.
Can't read.
Pinky
Alright.
promise.
Hey.
What'd you pinky promise you?
She always protects her and she gives me valuables.
Well,
So,
you
brother,
broken
You
that.
have a.
I've seen her get hurt.
Also,
failed.
you hurt her. You broke
You
your
broke the
pact.
contract.
You broke your contract.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess the question
They
is
are all
who broke the
void.
contract first.
Null and void.
Guys, what are we doing with this thing? As he's
Let
I
me
don't like
banish.
Just don't shoot him.
You're
Killing
not
him,
gonna
banishing
kill
for
him the
100
first-
years.
Yeah, and I don't think Azyla's gonna fucking do that.
Would you like an honorable fight to the death?
We'll do it one-on-one.
We could do that. We'll say that.
I will go somewhere and never come back.
Oh, it's
No
I don't
insight.
think it's
Don't
not
make
an
fun
option.
of me
Oh,
in the nine house.
Were you bullied as a child?
Hey, where's all the stuff that Azyla gave you?
I nat 20'd for insight on that.
Which part?
I forget now. That he'll even never come back. Was he being truthful on that?
No.
Where's all the stuff Azyla's giving you?
Nowhere.
That's
We can
not
make
me.
Be
Tell us.
honest.
Well, I've kept it in a secret place.
What secret place?
A secret tunnel.
Which is where?
Tunnel.
It's, if Mythology will let me go.
No.
No, it's not gonna happen.
Do you want to die or do you want to be banished?
I don't want to die.
Okay, so you want to be banished. The difference between you dying and you being banished is actually going to be you telling us where the treasure is.
I've kept it.
I didn't agree to torture.
I'm not torturing them.
I've kept it in a cave.
What cave?
It's one of the ones around where you used to live, actually.
Home cave?
I'm
Yes.
thinking of the red one.
I know cave.
Oh, you know cave. Is it on this continent?
No.
Near Cambridge.
Isn't Cambridge from Artemis's thing?
So you put it in a cave near Cambridge.
Yes.
Insight.
But it's mine.
Guidance.
You hurt me.
19.
I take items back.
You hurt me first, you break my heart.
You don't have a heart.
Would you roll?
19.
You tell the truth.
Oh, we know where all of Azyla's stuff is. I'm sure Azyla would love to get back.
Yes?
Well. So what would it be? You want banishment or you want a nice honorable
Can I
death
banish him
where
right now?
we can do one-on-one so it's fair?
Uh,
What would you like? I'm gonna let you
lets
choose.
me go.
Oh, it's not an option.
Can he cast spells while he's charmed?
Not harmful. I don't think so.
Charm.
He's just
Charm.
friendly towards me. He's
Okay.
he's like my best friend.
He's going to
To me
cast teleport.
Fuck you, counterspell.
And then Guiding Bolt. At
Hey,
6th level.
It would not be very friendly to me
What
if
does
you
he need to make?
disappeared.
For what?
A save for Guiding Bolt.
Oh, no, it's just a
No,
hit.
it's a hit.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna shoot him? Well, now the charm's gonna
That's
end.
going to be a 21.
Describe your fatality.
Oh,
It's 8d6 radiant.
jeez.
He had 1 hit point left.
Oh, wow.
Describe your fate to you. See how much damage you did. It's for
Oh, I would
funsies.
love to see how much damage I did just for funsies.
Well, did he make an aggressive action?
He tried to teleport away.
He tried to leave
And then got...
because if he teleports, then we lose track of him.
Keep in mind,
Come back
Demogorgon's also a demon.
Yeah. Well, I'm just wondering if that would have triggered my action. I don't think it would.
No, because it wasn't aggressive to harm anybody. It was just trying to disengage.
31 radiant damage.
Okay.
So, negative 30.
Yep. He's
What level teleportation were you using?
the lowest one. I think it's level 6.
So technically, I would have had to roll the counter
Roll
spell.
for it.
Okay.
How is it? Just like it's a plus?
A d10 plus your.
Oh no, because it's like the level that
Or
I
d20
need.
plus your.
We'll double check.
No, it's
that.
a
Okay, it's a
D10
modifier.
plus the level. So
No,
I
it's
need
the
to
DC
hit
is
11.
10 plus.
Yes,
Yeah.
plus the level. So I need an 11, and I'm rolling with my modifier.
Uh-huh.
Okay. My spell attack or my modifier?
I don't remember.
We're all learning things today.
I think it's the modifier.
It's 7th level. Let me
So you
double
get
check
12.
counter spell. It doesn't say under counter spell like what it takes.
You know, it's a really great question.
Come on, vote for me.
Spellcasting ability.
Yep.
So
Okay.
it's the modifier.
No, it's the ability. It's
You
the
get
plus 14.
17.
Well, I rolled a 13 on the die, and
It's plus 14.
if it's the modifier, that's an 18. If it's a plus 14, then that is.
27.
Yep.
Yep.
You said
By the way,
spellcasting
you made
ability
it.
is the 14.
Cool.
Alright. He's just bone now.
He turned into a radiant
How do you
crisp.
feel?
Well,
I don't know. How do I feel?
Did she take leftover 30 damage?
No, it's almost like there was no deal whatsoever.
Head feels clear.
Well, that's nice.
that is nice.
So I called you over here to hold your hand to try and scry on your brother
And I got attacked by demon.
because he didn't. And I don't know why you got attacked by the end.
That was that Azyla.
I thought friend. Been with whole life.
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness, Kess, you're not the only one who's been led astray. It's just Azyla didn't get peeled like a banana.
Yeah,
That's
it was just a
It's the
light
imp.
choking.
There's a cow imp.
I'm gonna keep repeating that so that way you think about the life choices you make. 'Cause
I
if you're
was
not careful,
child.
No, I know. But if you're not careful now, you'll get peeled like a banana.
Azyla, will you roll a d100 for me real quick before you touch her?
You mean we weren't just holding hands the whole time?
Oh, wow. Okay. Is that just 30?
Yep.
30?
Okay. Continue.
I'm scared. I don't know what that means.
It could mean nothing.
But it could mean something.
Yep. Okay, what do you do?
I'm gonna cast Scrying on the One-Horned Devil, and I'm hoping. Now, be with me here.
Level with me.
So, the spell Scrying.
Yep.
That's why I
As they are
couldn't.
twins.
So, I don't know how much you know about the biology of twins.
I have 2 twin sisters, so
Okay,
there's
so
that.
depending on what kind of twin they are, they could come from the same amniotic sac, and in such way, they were at once the same person. Either way, they shared a womb, so like there's a lot of sharing going on there.
Get on.
So connection, body part. Because we worked that with the sorceress, because I was touching Kess, so I feel like this is actually less of a stretch.
I concur. It makes sense.
Watch as I use everything this campaign to use Scry with a body part.
I mean,
What's the target?
The One-Horned Devil, it's going to be a -10 to their modifier. And it's a wisdom saving throw.
the sorceress came out of Kess. Me and the One-Horned Devil came out of same.
Annabelle,
Yeah.
which is my
I'm pretty
character.
sure these are also additive.
I think you should have an advantage.
Also, I have, I don't know the target well. I've just met him, so yeah.
13.
He fails. Where is the One-Horned Devil right now?
You see an open plain. Does the... Let me make sure they know.
Would I
if
see
they're-
it too, or just you?
Just me. He sees
They'll notice
it.
there if there's if they have true sight, or they'll see that there's a sensor there.
A creature that can see invisible objects sees the sensor as a luminous orb.
Okay. You see an open plain. You see 6 figures. You see 2 of them holding hands.
Fuck.
And then you realize that he's looking at you in your group.
Do you see this?
Oh.
Go for it. I'm gonna keep scrying until I need to break, but I'm telepathically gonna reach out to Cordio and be like, hey, take care of that.
As in, like, they're on the same plane as us and can see us with their eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see? So I should be able to see where he is because I'm scrying, even
It's
if
funny
he's
you
invisible.
can't see him.
Like
Can
he's
I
invisible?
see them?
No.
Even though you said we're on the same plane and that we can...
It's like he's invisible.
Oh.
Can I not see him even with scrying?
I don't think.
What
I
about
think
the 6 figures?
6 figures? What do you mean?
You said the one
1, 2,
holding
3,
hands.
4,
That's
5,
us.
6.
Yeah.
He's talking
Two
about us.
holding hands.
Oh.
What do you think he was talking about?
I thought he was, like, with 6 people.
So,
Oh.
so you're scrying
Guys,
him, but you
guys.
see us.
You, at a distance is about at
The
about
100
like 50 feet.
devil's looking at us right now.
What?
He's invisible,
Oh, boy.
but
Wait,
he
wait,
can see
wait.
us. Hold on. What direction is he from the scrying? What direction is he looking at us from?
This way.
Alright, don't turn around, don't look, but he is.
Too late.
I'm gonna be...
I heard turn around and I walked away from you.
Does
Where is-
anybody have the ability to either see invisibility or dispel something they can't see?
I would you guys to make a group deception check to see if he knows that.
We're onto him.
Yeah.
As I look real scared. What? What?
I can hear him.
I rolled a
Say anything.
17.
It's a 12.
It's a weird sensation hearing your friends talk from where he's
How
at.
far away does he look like he is?
About 50 feet.
Oh, he's only 50 feet away.
But I know, like, the general location that he's currently in.
Yeah.
Okay.
wait,
hold
wait,
please,
wait,
hold
wait,
please, hold
wait,
please.
wait.
I am going to cast fire. I'm gonna break Scry, and I'm gonna cast Fireball on where he is.
Okay.
So, combat then.
I'm gonna be confused as to why you're throwing a fireball.
Let's.
Oh wait, shit. Hold please. Am I doing Fireball, or am I doing Lightning Bolt? Okay, Fireball or Lightning Bolt?
Fireball. If we know the distance, fireballs are not going to hit him with the general area because that's a 40-foot circle.
Lightning bolt to
It's
hit.
just a line. You have to be straight on at him.
Okay. So Fireball, I am going to cast it, and then because I am casting a spell with fire. That's racial stuff.
That's racist. You rolled a 16.
He's gonna fail.
Okay.
At the same time she does it, I'd also like to cast Ice Storm at the same spot. You fire and ice combo.
Alright, let's let her
We're doing
figure
a
shit out
Pete thing
first.
again. We all did set the Pete. It's like, I'm gonna do this.
It's like, I know she's about to do it because I'm in her head, so at the same time.
And you told us that you can see him?
And he's within 50 feet in that direction.
Okay, I need. Hey, love.
Yes.
I might need some D6s.
You can take as many as you'd like, baby.
It's Nim.
Oh, yeah.
Desi, so there's no funny business because I wrote this beforehand. Just put that
Okay.
underneath your dice tray.
Can I read it?
No.
Not yet?
No.
Okay.
No, we know when it happens, people don't think I'm pulling something.
Okay.
We wouldn't think that.
I know, but
I wouldn't tell
it's
you
more-
if I did.
It's gonna be cool when it happens. Sure, you're like, yeah.
I already read it. It's okay.
Your lord can be pleased.
How many do you need?
I'm counting. Hold please.
Straighten that out.
I'm gonna see you guys do that, and I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast that way too. Since it goes 120 feet.
I'm going to guess that we're probably going to end up actually rolling initiative after these 2 attacks go off. And the reason that we're getting to do this is because we are telepathically linked.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're in sync.
Yeah, you can't react that fast.
The only reason Cordia
Because
can.
you don't know what they're reacting to.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said I'm
we'll
just
also
gonna
need to
see him
make
do
a
that
dex save
and
for
do
me.
it too.
Well,
Okay.
Eldritch Blast is a to hit,
Mm-hmm.
It is
and
a
you
hit.
can't see him, so you're gonna miss. It's
I'll
very.
roll with disadvantage.
13.
Fails.
I don't think you should really be an
Okay,
opportunity
so
to shoot,
wait.
especially
1,
since your back
2,
is to it.
3,
Yeah.
4,
You guys, your back is to him, I would
6,
say.
This happens
7,
in an
8,
instant.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
9, 10, 11. I just need 1.
I don't know what's happening, but I'm going to throw something.
And there's going to be a +5 added to this.
Okay.
Not that that's really going to matter.
Are you casting this at the same time?
Yep.
10, 20.
lasting effect.
It's going to be 54 fire.
Okay.
And then he's also going to take 10 bludgeoning and 16 cold.
Cold.
Uh-huh. And then that circle is also now difficult terrain
All right.
from all the hailstones.
As you watch the two of them launch a fireball spell, an ice sleet storm, you see emerging from the fire, you see a tiefling with a single horn become uninvisible, long white hair, a long black and leather armor, and he has a cape. And you see a katana at his side, and you just see him arise from the flames and just go, I was born in the 9 hells. You really think the cold and the fire would do anything against me? And you see barely a scratch on him. That was rude.
But I can see him now.
So is stalking people like the pervert you are.
Azyla, come with me.
This feels incestuous.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea.
Why?
I'm the only true family you have.
That's not true.
You and I can do what our father didn't have the courage to. I know you made a pact with him, but together we can break free.
Does that mean that your mom's not alive?
Your friends don't need to suffer like the rest of Vurry Appears. Together, we can make a home where there'll be no child lost, no child abandoned. Come with me, and our children will walk the earth.
Oh,
Nice.
that is very incestuous.
That is so
Nice knowing you.
incestuous.
She walks off. It's been good travels, friends.
You say anything back?
That's very incestuous.
That's dirty.
What's
And those of you
incestuous?
that saw him in the vision when he fought with with Demi, Goofin, and so on, you notice that he has different. His skin looks a little bit different. Like there's these magic sigils that are been marked all over his face and his hands.
What is father doing?
Nothing.
What do you mean?
That is what I mean. He sits on his ass in the 9 hells and calls for equal justice.
Of?
Well, yeah, that's kind of how balance works.
Everyone.
Yeah, that's
But yet you and I were abandoned by him and our mother. How did you find out that he was our father? Was it from him or her?
No.
Sorceress Yedea Matron showed me the truth, and soon I will take her place.
Oh, that's how you think it is.
Don't like that lady.
Nothing
Together,
but a liar.
we
Can't
can
eat
dethrone her.
bananas no more. Eldritch Blast.
Everybody roll initiative.
I
Right
really
at the
like
banana
that.
peels.
I really like that being your battle cry. I can't eat fucking bananas anymore.
She's a vegetarian.
Bananas.
21.
Okay.
What's not plus 10? That's the dice I got.
Kess?
That's so pretty.
9. Read it and weep.
Go.
40 up.
30-20.
Dirty 20.
Yep.
Sora?
14.
What'd you get?
32.
Or
30-20.
21.
Oh,
What's your
what
dex?
was, my dex is plus 5, so 20.
Mine's 22.
Nice.
It's not letting me modify this. Like, it's not letting me take my charges.
That's the number
I have
rate.
issues
It's
with
just
that.
that bottom one.
Do I just need to clear my cache?
You have to do it in your inventory, not in your
Mine higher.
It wasn't
I
letting me
used
do
to
that
tone.
before either.
Nice.
Alright, round 1, he's going to go first
And I
because he
think I
rolled a
took
23.
something.
So he's in this thing.
Yep.
And that's difficult training.
He's
Would
going to
I-
use Power Word Kill on Andreas, and he
Whoa.
drops to 0.
Would I have been able to try to
He
hit
had
him
less
with my
than
Eldritch
100
Blast
hit points.
since...
Yeah. What's that?
Would I would have been able
I
to
can't.
try to hit him with my Eldritch
And then-
Blast since I blasted him before it started?
No, because he wasn't surprised this time. But you can definitely do that on your turn.
Watch it.
And I don't have counterspell. She already used her counterspell.
Oh, well, dying.
His wings pop out, and he's gonna fly.
Who's this?
That's me, Kess. Okay.
He pulls out his katana. Was it that one that was your favorite? Or is it this one? And he's gonna attack you.
Ooh, you belong with the sorceress bastard.
Your mother would be so
Does a
proud.
27 hit?
Oh, dear.
Barely.
Alright.
Tis but a scratch.
You take 18 slashing and 36 necrotic.
And that's the end of his turn.
How close are you to me?
Azyla.
About 30 feet.
Orin has a higher
He's at 30
dex.
feet.
We both rolled 21.
So
Oh, you
Orin's,
did?
so
Yeah.
Orin's first.
Okay. I did not catch that.
Yeah.
Oh, that
nope, you're
makes
good.
You watch Andreas just drop dead.
How rude.
I have a great solution if he fails to save. That will be very helpful to
You're
us.
about 25 feet away.
Maybe he'll come back as a dwarf too.
She's not.
The whole party will become dwarves at the end of this whole thing.
That'd be
So is-
stupid crazy.
Are you just gonna heal him?
What kind of dwarf did you end up picking?
No, he's
Is it
dead
the same
then.
as them?
I didn't pick.
I
I
don't
got the
remember
literal
them.
identical.
Oh, that's right.
Identical one. Yeah.
I know there's different like sub races and stuff.
Yep. And it was specifically the exact
That's
same one.
hilarious.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
It's crazy.
Alright, Orin, let's see what you got.
Orin?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yep.
Yes. Because it's about to be Orin, who's that? Protect.
Don't know her. So I'm thinking a short rest after this fight.
Just so you know, he just hit a lady.
Yeah, you did.
Nero feels about that.
Would also help how you look after he hit you with his katana.
You said what?
How do you look after he hits you with his katana?
So I have resistance to necrotic, so I look okay. It definitely hurt.
Thanks, tattoos.
All right, yes. Well, mine's not even tattoo. Mine's
Oh, yours is natural. That's right.
yeah, mine's something else.
Heck yeah.
Because acid is what I chose for the tattoo.
Or
We're not.
rolled.
I rolled.
Yeah, we all rolled.
Isn't
Yeah,
necrotic because you're
poison, necrotic,
warlock
and
stuff?
acid. Yes, it's demon. I think it's no,
Blood
it's not
pact or something?
Okay. So,
Desire to summon Odin.
Get a second level exhaustion.
Oh, fucking suck.
What happens to second level exhaustion?
okay. Well,
Your speed is halved. Yeah, that would suck.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm going to Master of 1,000 Steps.
Okay.
Okay.
As long as I don't have to I'll be okay.
Don't you know what?
Third level exhaustion.
And I'm basically just gonna show up right behind him.
Except I do need to go.
I'm gonna smack him
It's gonna have to
once.
be out of our personal hands.
Faster than the speed of light.
Okay.
The Flash.
Leaving the idiot on the ground.
Does a 23 hit?
No.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay. Is his initiative
It
lower
has
than
to be
mine?
within
It is not. He went first.
Okay, so I don't get the D6. Wait, I don't get the D4.
Yeah, I think that's the first time this campaign that's happened.
I think it's happened twice.
I'm only gonna get one spell.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is.
And I need types separated.
Hold on then.
Hold, please.
Hold please.
Yeah,
Two Scrys and a counterspell. Because I have the rod of pack keeper and I get a spell slot back. And so we're gonna fight him coming out.
Sure.
So I was intentional. I didn't particularly foresee.
Yeah.
It always takes me forever to find this one. No.
No.
I'm trying to find my thing.
Azyla, you're on deck.
So my turn now? Or...
You're next. I'm just letting you know
Oh,
so
yeah.
you can think about what you're going to do.
I appreciate it. I would get, if I move here, advantage because
Because he's flanked.
Okay.
You ever have a moment when you feel like you're absolutely losing your mind?
What are you
Yes.
looking for?
Every day.
Oh, here it is. Good God. Okay. So that'll be... So it's 7 necrotic.
Okay.
I just know what my total is to add on when I'm rolling my
Okay.
my D8 and
Ouch.
D6. But my brain wasn't working. And then that'll be 11 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then I take damage for all of that.
And it appears the necrotic didn't have any effect on him, but your fist definitely did.
Okay. Then I come out of Master of 1,000 Steps. And I'm going to use my action to do dope monk shit, and I'm going to disengage
Okay.
as a free action. And I'm going to back the fuck up.
Okay. Alright.
Back up.
Difficult
How
terrain.
far?
How
10 feet.
Are you avoiding the difficult terrain?
Yes.
The difficult terrain goes away at the start of my next turn.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Azyla.
I am also going to spread out my wings.
See if he even knows that I
and
did it.
Swerve over. to get flanking on him.
I'm going to attempt to make a
Stab him with my ink hag arm dagger.
That would be helpful. If you don't
Does
mind,
a 19 hit?
19 misses.
19 misses? Okay. Let's see.
Did you roll that with advantage?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Because you're flanking with me.
I forget, this is your brother, right?
Yep.
Yes. Okay, that's a lot better. 19 plus 10. 29. Does a 29
What
hit?
was his
Yes.
name again?
Thank
Never
you.
mind, get your
Horned
sneak
devil.
attack damage on
I
his
do.
haven't gotten his
Oh,
name
trust me, I
yet.
know. I got that. Alright, so 1d4.
I'm so interested to see if he.
I'm
was
also
banned.
going to do my
OHD.
acid damage.
On.
Doing them one at a time and then going to add them all up at the end.
Okay. I need, make it easier, I need cold, fire, and necrotic separated.
Okay. Those are going to be that.
To me one more
That's
time.
right.
I swear. Alright, I'm done with you.
Alright, so for my first attack with my ink hag arm dagger, I'm going to be having 7 points of piercing, which I also
I'm
have.
such a child.
I'm going to hold off on that one.
Okay.
Based off of
5 points of acid.
No judgment.
And then for my sneak attack, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then with my 2 weapon fighting, I'm going to go with my dagger plus 1. Damn it. 16 won't hit.
Nope.
Damn.
Anything else?
Booming Blade counts as a spell that I would or would not be able to use with a weapon since it's...
Casting Boom Blade
It's an action.
is an action, and in casting it, you make a weapon attack.
Yeah. So you'd have had to have said you were going to do that before you made your attack.
Gotcha, okay. But I can do it at the same time together?
You would still only get one attack because it uses your action to cast Booming Blade. you instead of getting the 2 attacks. Because it's a spell action instead of an
So
attack
you don't
action.
get like 2 attack actions, you only get the 1 spell.
Can your sneak attack damage still apply if it's still a finesse weapon?
That's a good question.
I don't see why not. I'm okay with it.
It says make a melee weapon attack in the spell.
Yeah.
Right. So
Is that the end of your turn as
that's a
well?
cool way to stack
Yeah.
damage.
So I
Cordio?
wasn't sure how that would be.
I'm gonna cast Earthbind, so he's make a strength saving throw.
Hell yeah.
That's a spell, right?
Yep.
Alright.
Wait, he's flying, isn't he?
No, he
Yeah,
just
brain.
swooped over.
No,
What did you say?
he's not floating. His wings are out, but he's not flying. 26.
26.
Yeah.
20.
God damn.
Damn. He's
So
strong.
that succeeds.
Okay, so straight saving throws are his
And
speciality.
it sounded like he also gets advantage against spells.
Yeah.
Noted.
Magical
Well,
effects.
he can still fly. It's unfortunate.
Oh, is this going?
Yes, that's gone. Because start my turn.
There's your storm.
Then, as bonus action, I'm just going to shoot with my bow.
Okay.
That is going to be 17 radiant damage.
Would you roll
Wait,
a
did
hit?
you roll to hit?
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say, I was like,
Oh,
oh, it's
yeah,
an
that's
auto
Don't be
hit.
arrogant here.
Would
They'll
that
just.
be my
Oh,
hit,
it's hit.
or would that
That's
be
going to be a
hit?
24 to hit.
It's
Yeah,
rolled
that
to
does
hit.
it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Then
so
17 radiant damage.
one of the
If
attacks.
I did 9 damage and rolled like a 13, then I could use
Is that the end of your turn?
instead.
Let's see, action, bonus action. I've
No.
moved.
What do you mean?
He's gonna cast Hellish
if you
Rebuke.
reroll the
Make a
dice
dexterity
sometimes
saving
it's
throw.
13, yeah. It's one dice. It's one of your attack dice. Not
That's
all of them.
going to
Yeah,
be a
yeah.
13.
13
I thought
fails.
I didn't realize.
You're going to take
Roll
30
one,
fire
just reroll.
Yeah.
as your beard gets lit up.
Whoo!
And is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, see my turn.
Solra?
I'm gonna use the Rod of the Faction Keeper to regain a spell slot. That is an action. Let me mark it off.
Ganging up on him.
And you see like the ants on Andreas have like curled up and are all dead.
Yeah, I have a plan for that, don't you worry. However, I can't do that this turn. Hey Kess, how are you looking?
I'm fine.
Okay. You just took some...
Focus on Andreas.
Well, I can't... He's dead. I need an action to get him back up.
What do you mean he's dead?
He power word kill.
Instant kills you.
So you
Yes.
don't even get death saving throws.
No.
Nope.
9th level spell.
So I have a plan for that. I couldn't counterspell it. Which is part of the reason why I was saying who needs healing, because I can still do that.
Gotcha. I mean, I could use it, but not right now.
Are you above...
Not above 100.
Are you above 75?
Yes.
How far above 75?
I'm at 90.
Okay, yeah.
If I'm mistaken that you have a thing where you can kind of detect where people's health is at. Like
Not anymore.
Cordio,
It was
you're
my
gonna
blood demon
heal-
hunter things,
Oh, okay.
but I've changed it.
Now that you're the paragon of love, you don't worry about hurting people.
12.
Oh no, I hurt people with love.
Yeah.
In a loving way.
That is my action, my bonus action, my movement, and I am going to stand in front of Andreas
Okay.
and just glare at the one-horned devil.
He's going to make eye contact with you, but attack Kess with a legendary action.
Legendary action.
27 to hit.
Yep.
Why'd you move out from behind me?
Because I have to be on him.
You take 20 slashing
Sorry, Digger.
and 36 necrotic. Andreas needs to make a death saving throw.
Oh, is he making death saving throws?
Yeah.
I thought it was just instant
double-
dead.
It's just you're dead.
You were just dead.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Even better. We keep you around to make rolls then.
Don't worry, I'm gonna try and get you back into the fight.
Alright. Kess.
I was just assuming I knew how he went down. Actually, yeah, because I can cast Power Word Pain, so it makes sense that I could know what's going next.
How are you with Constitution saving throws?
I don't know, I'm stuck on a thought. Do I know what the brother's name is?
You don't know his name.
Okay. That's my thought. Con saves?
Not good enough.
Well, Why?
Seems
Do
like
it.
No.
Do it.
Oh, no, I can't. I'm not
I
gonna
got
hurt.
skirmisher.
I'm not gonna hurt Azyla.
I got skirmisher.
It's not that desperate yet.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hurt Azyla.
I got skirmisher. What's the other thing?
Okay. How about this?
Okay. Serious?
Do a wisdom saving throw as I cast Hold Person.
This is the spell, yes.
Yes. It's gotta be a 20.
He's going to use a legendary resistance
Okay, that's fine.
Burn him!
because he rolled a 12.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to use Eldritch Blast in the beginning. Oops.
Okay.
Under a lot of stress. Icy.
Bonus action. I'm going to heal myself with my healing lights. Cast rainbows on myself.
Okay.
I can use 5 at a time. I'm going to use 5 at a time. They're D6s. I'm going to use my reaction to turn all those D6s, since I'm a good creature within 30 feet of me, to make them all 6s and heal 30.
You are within 30 feet.
Nice.
So automatically heal 30 with my
That's
rainbows.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yep, you're going to have to do better than that.
Oh, I will. And he's going to legendary action and swipe you with his katana again.
For it.
33 to hit.
Barely.
So you take another 20 slashing and 36 necrotic.
In a shocking turn of events.
Round 2, it is his turn.
Oh, he would let us up. You sick? You gotta do better than that. That was pretty good, though.
I got you, dog.
He's going to cast Misty Step.
Oh.
Go here.
Oh, fuck.
What's wrong?
He's going to cast Chain Lightning on...
So many choices.
Yeah. Who's this?
Solra.
That's so.
Bless you.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you get to me.
Yeah. So he's gonna cast Chain Lightning on these three. So he's got to cast it initially.
I'm resistant.
No, I'm saying your staff.
What about it?
Spells.
I need the
Oh
three
yeah, I
of you.
can.
The three of you to make
I'm gonna do
a
that.
Read staff. It's a reaction.
dexterity saving throw.
Uh,
Everybody except Azyla and
also
Orin.
no, it's
Spell absorption. Advantage against saving
Your
throws.
Dex saves are pretty
not a
shit.
success, but-
30-20.
30-20
I
does
do
not
have
make
advantage.
it.
Oh
No.
You said dex save?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's gonna be a
Do you
9.
want to use your heroic inspiration or you roll up?
Oh yeah, I'll throw in my heroic inspiration, see if I get
no!
lucky.
It's too high.
Yeah. I'd have to roll it.
It's a nat 20 at the heroic inspiration.
Good.
Nice.
Okay.
That was a
22?
good use of it.
That was good. Just
22 misses.
Oh,
Dang. Yeah.
damn.
All right. Those that fail, they're gonna take 35 lightning damage.
All right.
For full transparency, I'm resistant, so if you look at my character sheet, she's not taking full damage.
No, I trust you.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
And he still has one katana attack.
Yep.
He's not near anybody.
You gotta do better than that.
How are you looking?
And he's as he sees you, he's gonna cast. He's gonna use Shadow Flare. Oh.
No.
I mean, like,
I can't
honestly,
Does a
do
21 hit?
anything.
Alright. You
okay. Well, actually,
take 16 necrotic.
what I'm saying.
That's
So,
a little-
okay.
As a little ball of fire gets flicked at you in the face.
Now you're just messing with me.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
No, I
Orin.
know, but I'm saying. I am simply saying if it gets to that.
All of your friends are being attacked aggressively, and that makes you want to do what?
Change.
Alright, so you change into Nero, and it is your turn.
So how are you looking, Kess? I got you.
Number one.
It is your turn, Nero.
Holy fuck, seriously?
Literally.
What's your max HP?
132.
I can give you
Alright,
the voice there.
hero
out.
time.
Really?
Hero smash.
Yes, really good stuff.
What is your constitution? Or did you take like a feat that increases your max HP?
I can't believe I survived that. Like, barely.
Got a
Jeez.
skin through your teeth.
Mm-hmm. There's not much there anymore.
Still don't understand what
Reincarnate
that's
you
supposed to
again.
mean.
Just don't peel me like a banana.
Oh, my
Right,
lord.
fine.
Okay, I'm literally just gonna hop on this dude's back.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, yeah.
I'm just jumping on his back. Can I
Would that be grappling?
one arm grapple him so I can just like pound him in the face?
Sure.
Oh, it's strength versus strength. He's strong.
But it's not
This
spell
could be-
saves an advantage.
That's right. It's physical.
Would you roll?
But my don't monk shit. Grapple works different.
I'll just tell you this. You rolled another I rolled another natural one, so you just get.
Nice.
Alright, yeah, so I'm one arm grappling him around the throat and I'm just going to like punch the motherfucker out.
Okay.
So I'm going to do a series of rolls with advantage because he's grappled.
Yep.
Wait. Hold on. Don't monk shit. Give me a second.
Don't forget about your dope barbarian shit.
What if?
Grappling's like their thing.
Yeah.
We both do it, so.
Put him in the vial.
I can breathe.
Oh no, that's
No issues
that's
to
the
save.
start of. At the start of my turn, I get extra for him being grappled.
Yep.
So that was a
Yeah, only
14
one of us
plus
really
11 is 25 for the first hit.
It only lasts an hour.
18 for the second.
18
Oh, wait, it only
misses.
lasts a minute.
I'm gonna flurry
That's a
of
minute,
blows because screw him.
Well,
Okay,
you know how he got the drop of the Harrogans makes a lot more sense now.
that'll
That
be
does, yeah.
Do you think he's got a long rest since that
dirty
fight?
20
Maybe he uses it full
and
power.
another dirty 20.
I hope not. That's pretty tough so far.
Although he's already used
both-
a.
Anything under 21
Like
misses.
Okay, so I hit him the once.
Yeah,
Yep.
power work kill.
7th level with Chain Lightning. Or is that 6 or 7?
Chain lightning is 7.
7.
Yeah.
He's gonna take
Jesus,
4
what is he?
necrotic
No, lightning bolt is 7. Sorry.
and 10 bludgeoning. And I'm gonna continue to grapple him.
Okay. He's going to use Hellish Rebuke on you. Make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Yeah, you can definitely see it
And
coming,
he's
so
going-
you get advantage.
Yep.
He's going to pump a Shadow Flare into that, so go ahead and make your save.
That's a waste.
Pump it.
Hit it.
Bop it. Twist it. Pull it.
Come on, do
That game is at the mall too.
Fight it!
Okay.
It gets progressively harder.
I mean 19
Nope.
19,
with a 7.
19 fails.
Yep.
It's
So
only
you take
half.
20 fire and 16 necrotic.
Yep, still half though.
But I still take it half, so
Yep.
20
So that's
and
20 fire,
18.
16 is 18.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Is that the end of your turn, Nero?
Yes.
Azyla. And he's still grappled.
Advantage.
Okay, so I'm wanting to do the thing with my Inca arm dagger where I'm using booming blade. So how do I?
So you
You
cast
cast
Booming
Booming
Blade
Blade.
as a cantrip, so you just say you're
Okay.
doing it.
And then you
Doing
make a
that.
normal attack roll against them.
Yep.
Okay.
But you get your advantage because you're. That's not. No, you gotta roll. First, you gotta roll to attack him because you have.
Yeah, you gotta
Oh,
roll
you
to
said
hit.
I had to roll for the damage.
Yeah. So, no.
Yeah,
say-
you
I'd say make it a
Yeah.
roll attack roll.
Yeah, roll attack roll.
Oh,
Real purple.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You have
Hey,
advantage.
double 13s.
Oh, nice.
None of that was cold or poison.
So does
correct?
23
Correct.
hit?
Necrotic. 23 does hit.
Ooh,
Okay.
right on the dot.
So now you're gonna roll the blooming blade damage, whatever it
Okay,
says.
that's where I got confused. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 booming blade damage, which is
And
thunder.
Okay.
you get your normal attack damage. Like you still,
Attack damage.
because you're still using your weapon.
Yeah.
Right?
So that'd be 6 piercing.
Okay.
Sneak attack
Let me
damage. Plus,
Yeah.
you can all
Gives
your
you
sneak attack
advantage.
damage.
Booming
Gives you
blade, so with blooming blade,
Blooming blade, I like.
you brandish the weapon used in the spell's casting and make a melee attack with it against one creature within 5 feet of you. On a hit, the target suffers the weapon's attack normal effects and then becomes sheathed in booming energy until the start of your next turn. What did I read? I read something.
If
So
he
if it
moves, he'll
moves,
take damage.
Yes, if he moves before that point, before the start of his
Next
next
turn,
turn, he'll take an
I think that
additional
includes
thunder
teleporting
damage.
as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I think we did do that.
Yes, we
Yeah.
did do that because we're like, that's cheap to get. It's just Misty's dead.
It's also, you still have to move in order to cast.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I read something about.
Yep. So
something
now
about
he's
it, but I
he's
don't
stuck in
remember.
that spot. It's a good one.
And then my.
Yeah, the wording, though, is he has to willingly move, so if you force him out, then he doesn't get it.
Good. Good.
My sneak attack damage.
Yep.
So, question.
Nero
So
coming
that way I
out.
can make sure I'm doing this right. I rolled 1 on my piercing, however, I have piercer, which I have re-rolled damage.
Yep.
So, am I able to do that?
I don't see why not.
Okay. So, I rolled a 1 originally. So, it's actually going to be a 3, so just add 2 more damage
You
to
get,
piercing.
because it's a normal weapon attack, you also get to add that plus whatever damage you do for your normal weapon attack. So it's the 1d4 plus whatever it is for you.
What's your modifier?
Your damage modifier. For your whatever weapon you're using.
Plus 5.
So you get to add that 5.
Okay.
Okay. And then my sneak attack damage.
That's why Boom Blade's so fun. For Blade Seeker,
5,
you
6,
can...
7, 8, 9. I did
So
so
4
good.
ones
Yep.
and a 5.
The nice thing about Blade Singer is you can cast a cantrip as one of your 2 attack actions.
And then because I did
That's
Booming
why
Blade, I
yeah.
can't use my
Like,
dagger.
the second
Correct.
attack.
Okay.
That's why Quantum was so
Uh-huh.
scary with that. Thought there was something off
Alright.
about it.
Um,
I was like, man, he's doing. It's really good setup.
and
It's a really good
that's
setup.
all that I'm gonna do right
It's so
now.
much
Yes,
fun.
it
Okay.
really
He's
is.
going to legendary action. You see what sliver of power he's given you is nothing compared to what she has given me.
You know, he makes a good point.
And he's going to cast Misty Step.
She's very talented.
So wouldn't he get hit with
He
the
The
would.
Booming Blade, yeah.
Yep. So whatever the other damage is when they move, I think it's for you. It's
Oh,
1d8
shit.
right now. Maybe 2d8. 2d8.
I did 3. I did the stronger
You do
version.
3d8, and then when he moves,
The
2d8.
movement damage is different.
So it's 2d8.
Gotcha.
Yep. So go ahead and do your
Or is
damage.
that one? Or is it
It's-
backwards?
No, it's
Moving toward the
3d8
bottom?
is when you hit him.
You did it right
2d8
first time.
so you move.
Okay. So just 2d8 right now?
Yep.
Yep.
And it's your turn while she's rolling that. He's behind Kess.
I know. Alright. Let's start my turn. I'm changing my star form into the chalice.
He's a cup.
And then I'm going to cast heal on Kess.
You're gonna
Oh.
pour.
I'm going to cast heal on Kess, so you're going to heal.
Pour some sugar on me.
in the name of healing.
Let's see. that
Sugar's just gonna
is-
pour into your
Sometimes
mouth.
family's just the 5 idiots you pick up at a random airport and
Yeah.
just decide that, well, you're my idiot now.
How much is that? 2d8 plus my wisdom modifiers.
Your wisdom modifier is.
Pretty good.
You're going to heal 87 HP.
Hell
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
87.
Woo.
He cast heal.
Very much.
Heal 70 because I'm in a challenge form. You get an extra 2d8 plus 5.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Well, thank you very
Do you have a
much.
bonus action you can use?
I do have bonus actions.
Wow.
Bonus action.
Apparently, that's what you need to be if you want to be a healer.
I mean, that's a good one.
Know something that can learn to spell heal.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to do my Maelstrom Aura,
Okay.
which doesn't affect anything until his turn.
Okay. All right. Most impressive. He's going to use another legendary action, and you see his sword turns from black to on fire, and he's going to strike you again.
I never resisted to fire.
33 to hit.
Holy fuck!
It hits.
You take
Dare.
20 slashing
Yep, you
and,
do it.
and 36 fire.
Yeah, take all
So
that.
when he moved, how did he move?
He Misty Step.
Misty Step. Solra.
So I'm gonna kneel down next to Andreas. This is gonna be expensive. How much is this gonna cost us?
I think 300.
Yep, 300.
Oh, that's not as bad as I thought it was.
No, you thought it
I
was
thought it was 1,000.
reincarnated.
Well, I think they've changed it.
I'll send you my gold.
I'm removing that.
I feel like if I calculated
inventory.
all of the damage that all of my characters have taken, I'm pretty sure Kess has taken the most damage.
More than Corey?
She's just really easy to hit.
Yeah, she's constantly getting, because Corey was hard to hit.
I'm gonna
and
kneel
he threw down
down.
targets quick.
Okay.
By his chest, and then I'm gonna put my hand on his chest, and I'm gonna say live, and I'm gonna cast Revivify.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
So he comes back with 1 hit point.
Okay.
I was going to use my heal on him to get him back, but you were also a little away.
Thank God for half damage on necrotic.
And
You're
then
alive!
You've given him CPR.
he's going to heal. Oh, that's good.
That is good.
21?
Yeah.
He's gonna heal 21 hit points
Okay.
as I use my healing light.
Hold on.
So that was an action. And then you're gonna hate this. I'm gonna call out to the one-horned devil. Can you not just hit one person? Do you not have that good of aim?
Shut up, Life. Shut up, Life. Shut up, Life.
I can take it. Oh, listen to her.
You're not her favorite. I'm trying to get my point across.
She holds my hand.
That makes more sense.
Anything else?
Oh, your turn.
And you hear behind you. I'll show you what her favorite can do.
Heal yourself, idiot.
And you see, come to me, my plant friends. And you see these vines start to wrap around him. As this bark wraps around him, he gets 8 temporary hit points.
I know what spell this is. I have it.
He's going to use a.
Skin.
He's going to use symbiotic entity
It's
to sacrifice a wild shape to give
like Wrath
himself
of
8
Nature,
temp,
I think.
and he's going to roll double damage dice on his halo of spores.
Heck yeah.
And he's going to charge with his wooden sword.
Yeah, it's Wrath of Nature.
He's back.
Glad I gave it back to him.
No, not Wrath of Nature.
I am Andreas, son of Clever. Feel my wrath.
Guardian of Nature.
Yeah.
It's Guardian of
22
Nature.
will hit.
Guardian.
A 22 will hit.
22 will hit. Okay.
I'm gonna whittle down his AC.
Not no. I hit with a 19 or did
No,
I miss with
no,
a 19?
it's above a 20. Because I missed with a dirty. I missed with a dirty 20.
You see him hit him up above upside the head with his wooden sword, and then he's going to do another attack. And you see these spores like spray out into the air. That's another hit. $14 damage.
Yep.
Kess.
Because next up is going to be
See Andreas, he looks like a tree.
well, my challenge forms with 2d6 plus 2d8.
All right.
plus 5.
Pretty good.
Oh, and one more thing. You know how his horns are shaped down? You see they've become like branches out of his horns, where his horns would be.
That's nifty.
He's got tree antlers.
There's a tear to my eye.
What?
He's come such a long way.
What'd you forget that you could do?
That sounded like a thing.
The text is different in both places.
No.
So when
I
I'm in
hate
my
that.
actions and I'm doing that extra d6 roll, it just says d6 plus 3 necrotic. But I can choose radiant.
Well, now you know.
Now you know. The more you know, Kess.
Considering how many times I've been up against a creature that I knew the necrotic wasn't working.
Even though technically he is a monster in my eyes, I still can't use charm monster. So hold person
no.
again.
No.
So wisdom saving throw
Not after
needs
last
to be a
time.
20.
No.
Go to those resistance.
Okay.
No.
What kind of roll? Wisdom?
Wisdom with
Not after
is there
last
advantage?
time.
No, he already gets advantage.
Come on.
I'm gonna use legendary resistance.
You're adorable.
There's another one. It's 2 down.
I love
Okay.
kitties.
And then
I am so allergic.
rinse and repeat. Heal another 30 by doing the same thing I did last time, using my reaction and my bonus action.
Okay.
That rash was
Still
so bad.
standing. What? You can't do her bidding? She needs
Legendary-
to find herself a new lackey.
Legendary action. Misty Step.
Where is he?
Round 3.
Where you go? You running?
Oh no.
He's going to cast Chain Lightning on the 4 of you. I need all 4 of you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Who's the 4?
Andres,
Including you.
Tess, Cordio, and
It's
Solra.
That's gonna be a second nat 20.
It's gonna be a 21. Does a 21 make it?
No, 21 does not make it.
I'm not gonna make it.
Okay. Those of you that you don't take anything, those of you that fail are going to take 40 lightning damage.
40?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Andreas is down again.
Yeah, but this time I can heal him.
Andres, no!
I just need people to...
We
He
can't lose him again.
reaches out to you again. Come with me.
On one condition.
No.
Don't you fucking dare.
Shut up, Azyla.
Admit it, you love
I'll
us.
stuff you in a bag, Azyla.
I need
like
you
it.
to draw 4 cards. Any card.
Persuasion.
I guess make a persuasion check.
Come on.
Do it for the vibe.
Or is there
Hang
another
on.
card in there that
You
will actually
have
kill him?
heroic inspiration
He's too strong.
too. If you need to. reroll.
21. Or no, wait.
Your persuasion's good.
My persuasion. 11 plus 18. What's the math?
11 plus
29?
29.
29.
You need to beat a 20.
So 29.
Does
Does he pull a card?
He pulls 4.
What a 4? Or
No, I said pull 4 cards.
4
When you
cards.
choose the amount, you have to pull that amount.
I will pull 2.
Or-
But your friends have to agree to this condition.
She said 4.
I said 4.
Don't be a wimp. 4.
You're not going with them.
I will say this. He doesn't know what it is, but he knows something is up. But because you distracted him, he's not going to get his other attack.
Is he going to pull the cards?
Nero.
He knows something's up.
Pick a card. Any card. Any 4.
Nero's up. Ooh,
I'm sorry.
you're good. Yeah, I was gonna say definitely get
I figured
more
I'm snacking too much. I need more food.
Eat the snacks. That's what they're here for.
Okay.
It's your turn, Nero.
Yep.
And he is right here. You saw him chain lightning the fuck out of
So
everybody.
easy. I'm just gonna go all the way around and onto his back again.
Okay?
Do it again.
Yeah, make him roll a dex save.
Spider monkey.
21.
Aw, he makes it.
Not again.
I still get to hit him once, and then I'm gonna flurry of blows and hit him twice more. So.
Okay.
Ooh, 29 for the first one,
29 hits.
and then 21 and 25.
21 is the target.
All
So
right,
all 3 of those will hit.
3 hits. Boop, boop, boop. So I'm going to do 6 radiant damage.
There you go.
So who's the most fucked up right now?
Andreas
I
is
don't
down.
know. At
And
this point.
36 bludgeoning
Andreas is
damage.
down.
Andres and Kess.
As I go smacky, smack, smack,
You
smack.
notice as you hit him with
I'll
the
stabilize him.
bright. How do you describe your radiant attack real quick for me?
When I punch him in the face.
Okay.
Is really what happens, and then there's just a big glow of light.
You notice that with your punch mark, there's like
Yeah.
from the
It
radiant
sizzles.
damage. Yeah. And he seems to actually take notice of that. Anything else there, Nero? Because he's going to hellish rebuke that. And
Yeah,
he's going to
hold on.
pump a shadow flare into that.
No, did you just take extra damage from Radiant?
Make a dexterity saving throw.
I do a lot of Radiant damage. But I'm also right now our strongest healer.
Yeah,
I can't do both.
I'm almost out of healing. I've been just healing to keep myself up. Since I seem to be their target. So I'm like, if I'm his target, might as well just like keep
30?
myself up.
30? Okay. You're gonna.
30?
Well, you're a monk, so you don't take half, so you dodge out of the way. Azyla.
That was actually kind of fun.
Is he going to pull the cards?
You don't think so?
All of my radiant stuff. Is
What if I tell you
currently-
they are not my favorite?
Say I'm your favorite.
Don't lie.
I'm your favorite.
You're my favorite. You're the brother I never knew.
You don't
Yeah, so
even.
kill yourself.
I've been trying to take you with me.
Again,
How many more of your friends do I have to fall?
I'm still
Don't say
standing.
on yet.
You got Andreas down twice. That's Andreas.
Solra.
So
I'm
you
going
got
to bonus action
Poor
hex.
Andreas.
Hex him?
Mhm.
Okay. That just happens, there's no save.
Yes. I place a curse on a creature that I can see within range. And I'm definitely gonna move my failure. I'm gonna be concentrating for an hour. Until the spell ends,
Maybe.
I deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to the target whenever I hit it with an attack. And I
Okay.
choose one ability. When I cast the spell, the target has disadvantage on ability checks made with that chosen ability. What ability? Should I have missed?
Either strength or dex.
Which would be
Strength.
most strength?
Because he's been doing strength saves.
But it's not
Well,
going to impact saves.
it's just
abilities.
abilities, then
Yeah.
if you want to...
He has disability on it.
Well, if you choose wisdom, that will help with perception if you want to try to hide from him. To, like, get sneak attack damage. Yeah, other than that. Anything you want?
Strength save? Or disability?
It's not saves, it's just
It's
abilities.
on,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
He has
it would be like
disadvantage on it.
doing a
Perception check, or athletics, or acrobatics.
perception or survival.
But she's not likely to do any of those. Not in combat.
So none of us are going to be using any of that.
That's why I always chose wisdom, just for his perception. Just like if anybody's ever trying to be out of his perception, makes it
Okay.
easier for you.
Then I'll just do that.
Wisdom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does he need to make a save?
No.
No.
Nope, he's just hexed.
Okay.
Yeah. And his thing is he's going to have disadvantage on all ability checks made
Related to
with
wisdom.
that. And I do an additional 1d6 necrotic damage each time I hit him with an attack.
That's kind of nice with insight, because if you're trying to like persuade or deceive, good fuck with your insight.
Ink hag, arm dagger, sneak attack.
I'm debating between that.
Woo, I missed the
Thank
nat one.
God for that damage.
Shush, yeah.
You got nat 20?
No, I got it. I had a nat 1 for
Oh.
one thing. But 26.
Yeah.
And then I'm able to do my booming blade. Or no, because I did the bonus
Well,
action.
you just have to just announce it before you make your attack. But
Gotcha,
yes,
okay.
you can still use it as your action.
I didn't know if I'd be able to use it with the bonus action
Yeah.
still.
Yeah.
Okay.
You did your bonus
I'll
action,
do
now
that
you
next
just do
time.
your action.
Past it because I'm out of
So, 1d4 plus 5.
Why don't you roll the damage together?
I can't do Crown of Stars. That's already
Because I
been
have
used.
to go back and
I
forth
can
to see what I need.
do like Sacred
Because I
Flame.
don't know
It's a
everything. and it
dex
doesn't
save.
say
3d8 for your booming blade.
I'm not using that because I didn't announce it first.
I'm gonna do
I am going to use my piercer to reroll this damage.
Okay.
So it's going to be
as well.
9 piercing,
Okay.
and then my sneak attack, which is the 5d6,
I could try and just like yeet the red bottom
5, 10, 16,
and then it's restrained, which means
22.
22 hits?
20, no,
Oh,
it's
20
Or
damage.
22
Gotcha,
damage,
gotcha.
yeah, for my sneak attack.
Good job.
And then
like, well,
with
fire,
the
these results
2
are-
weapon fighting,
Castle is not gonna
that
help.
would not
If we could get
happen
everybody
because it's a
together,
bonus action. I already used my hex. So that is all that I can do.
Okay.
No, go back to your.
He's going to use his legendary action to burn his last legendary resistance
Oh, wait.
and Go
One
ahead.
more thing, sorry. Forgot my 6 necrotic. He's gonna have 1 necrotic damage.
nothing,
Because
because
it
he's
doesn't happen.
He's
Okay.
immune to recover.
He's going to burn his last legendary resistance to refill one of his spell slots.
Oh shit.
Cordia.
To what?
Refill one of his spell slots. It might be a 9th level. I don't know what level he
But
can do.
he is out of legendary resistances.
So he burnt his last one.
If you get everybody close to me, I can do that then.
You can.
Bail.
So.
I think we might need to.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Aura of Vitality.
Okay.
That allows me to, as a bonus action each of my turns, heal a creature, or cause one creature to regain 2d6 hit points. And then I also still in my chalice form, So,
Oh,
yes.
I forgot what's up.
You can try that. And then I am going to heal Andreas to bring him back up.
Okay.
And he is going to heal. Because the challenge 426 was 2d8 plus 5. That's a terrible roll. 16.
Okay.
I rolled 2 2s, a 1, and a 6.
Oh, what happened?
Let's see, that was my action, that was my bonus action. The movement. Should once again get between him and my wife. And that'll be my turn.
Solra?
Do you think I should try?
He's burned 3 legendary resistances so far. So he might be out.
Who said he is out?
Oh.
He is out.
Who got
Do you think
confirmed?
that's worth it?
Sure, why not?
You're gonna hate this because I'm gonna bop around you.
God fucking damn it.
And I'm making a melee spell attack. So it's with my spell attack.
Okay.
I am within melee range.
Uh-huh.
Fuck. That would hit, wouldn't it?
Yes.
23. 23.
23 hits.
I need him to make a charisma saving throw.
Is this a spell?
Yes.
Yes.
36.
You fucker!
Oh, dang.
6. He rolled really high.
Apparently. Yeah, I'd say so.
Well, he's not banished.
Yeah, but that still uses the charge.
Yeah.
Wait. Did I not have enough charges for that? No, I didn't have enough charges for that anyways.
What do you mean?
I needed 50 charges. That takes 50 charges.
Does it?
Yep. Sorry. So that didn't actually happen. Oh no, it takes 7.
Yeah, it takes 7.
My bad.
It did happen.
It did happen. Sorry.
Let's say nothing uses all the charges.
I thought it was weird.
Weird. That's D&D, baby.
That was my action. Kess, how are you looking?
Fuck. Let's finish this already. This wimp.
We're just over it.
As his katana is bathed in your blood.
I'll get that back.
Yeah. You're gonna heal 17 hit points.
Hey, I appreciate it.
That might let you take 1 hit.
Okay.
It's fire.
Is that the end of your turn, Solar?
Move behind me.
I can't. I'm within melee with him. If I move behind you, I'm gonna...
God damn you.
Listen, honestly, I just need him to get me down, and then I'll be fine. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna spit at him.
Okay.
Stop. Antagonizing.
Kess,
do
make
it.
a wisdom saving throw, please.
Yeah. Um, 14.
Okay.
6 plus 8.
And somebody remind me, because I can't believe I don't know this already. If you fail the scry thing, do you know that you're being scryed
No.
on?
I don't know.
No.
I'm completely oblivious.
You know, that's so forget I asked that question. But Andreas is gonna get up. He's gonna cast mass healing word on everybody.
Oh, hell yeah.
As he releases these fireflies in the air. Smell my stink bugs.
Stink
Those are not
bugs.
stink buds, bud.
They're hybrids.
You would not
And
believe your
Do kind of
eyes.
stink.
10 million fireflies lit up the world as I fell asleep.
Maybe 1,000.
You each heal 21 hit points.
21?
Yep.
What's 9 plus 10?
Rep is
Oh shit, that was the wrong
21.
way.
I only needed 6.
I can take a power kill.
And then
Oh, boy.
We're both back into 3 digits.
Nice.
he'll help with the flanking, Kess.
I'm going to use Rod of my Pact Keeper to regain a spell slot. And then use my 6th level spell to cast Tasha's Otherworldly Guise.
My dogs have a
I'm going to choose... Ooh, interesting. I'm going to choose the lower planes for my transformation, which means that I'm immune to fire and poison. I'm immune to being poisoned.
Okay.
I now have spectral wings and I can fly up to 40 feet. My AC gets a +2 bonus. My attacks are magical and I attack twice. All those have already been true. Okay, that was a bonus action. So I'm going to fly up 10 feet into the air. Okay, get a better view of this sucker. Okay, and then my pixies are going to use an action. 4 of them are going to use polymorph. And 4 flying snakes are going to appear on me.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Alright. Round 4.
Oh god, it's his turn.
He
And we're all right next to him. What could possibly go wrong?
I did just spit in his face.
You gotta stop antagonizing him.
Bring it on.
I'm done playing with my toys.
Did you just call my wife a toy?
You perv.
I've been watching you longer than you know. And he winks.
Perv.
Winks. Oh.
He's going to use his 9th level spell to cast Meteor Swarm.
So I've seen
Meteor
your
Storm?
wine.
Oh.
Meteor Swarm.
Hey, can anybody cast counterspell? Because I can't.
Psst, we don't need it. Bring it.
Alright, so in case anybody's not familiar with this one.
I'm familiar with
Blazing orbs of fire plummet to the ground from 4 different points you can see within range, and the range is 1 mile. Each creature within a 40-foot radius sphere centered on each point you choose must make a dexterity saving throw. So I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
Alright, now I think it's time to use my inspiration.
That's
22.
25.
I haven't used my inspiration yet, have I?
Yes, you have.
No.
No,
15.
I do. That's not
Nero.
25.
18.
what kind of save
Dex
did I
save
make?
with advantage. You definitely see the
Yep.
meteor coming.
Yeah, you see him point up to the sky.
He wouldn't happen to be.
Oh wait, would we all have advantage?
No.
No.
Oh,
He
okay.
wouldn't happen to be undead, would he?
He's not undead.
Net 20 for a 32.
Nice.
Alright. Those that failed.
What did
Hold
we
on.
fail?
He has to roll a lot of dice.
Oh dear. How do we... Wait, what was the thing to make sure we didn't fail? Or is that what
Is
it
this
was?
Saving throw.
Is this
Yeah.
technically considered a missile?
No.
I did get a 32.
Multiple missiles.
God.
Let's catch this meteor. Don't monk
Look,
shit.
I've not been able to use that skill yet, okay?
Pick up the meteor and throw it back at him.
Let me finish this before I make that decision. Everybody that fails is going to
Depends on
take
how big the meteor.
60 fire and 52 bludgeoning.
That's
Alright,
it.
hang on.
What's the
I can tip-
fail on?
Fire,
It's half.
52 bludgeoning.
No, I mean, what's the.
Oh, so 25 is right on the...
Okay, that's what I was asking.
If it hits you hard enough, do you just
so-
go upside down?
So, my question
Instead of just prone?
13.
I have resistance to fire, so
43.
it
How
would
much
be
was it?
30.
1650.
Okay, and
For
then my
fire
other
bludgeoning.
question is that I am going to use
Uncanny
my
dodge.
uncanny dodge.
So cut that 30 in half to 15.
Hey,
and
And
then
then what
the
was the bludgeoning?
52
Goes
goes in
down
half
to
to
26.
Okay.
Nice.
That's what I was figuring
Uncanny
out.
dodge that shit.
Can you take 8 points of damage per
And
game?
that's
You uncanny
41.
dodged a meteor.
15 to
Really
36.
well.
And you somehow completely dodged it entirely.
Don't monk shit, please.
Is everybody still conscious?
Nope.
Nope. I'm down.
Yes.
What thing?
You're.
I'm down. I have 60
Anyway.
HP
Oh,
left.
yeah,
I wasn't
wait,
resistant to any of that.
hold please.
I'm still
Wait,
conscious.
I was immune to fire.
Yeah.
Oh shit! So
You only
I
took the
actually-
50 bludgeoning.
Yep. I
Nope,
have-
it's at the start of my turn. Yeah, I'm down.
Nope,
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm up.
This is Solra right here.
I'm
Can
still
I
up because I'm
please-
resistant to bludgeoning and I succeeded to save.
Alright, so do you want to catch one of the meteors?
Yeah, can I deflect missile?
Sure.
Please.
And what does that do?
I get to throw it back at him,
Only if you reduce his damage to 0.
which I did. I didn't take any damage.
No, it's you roll a dice, or there's a certain amount to reduce the damage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, can you reduce 52?
So you'll just reduce the damage that
Reduce,
that one
reuse,
does.
recycle.
Oh yeah. So you will reduce the damage.
Hold on.
Because he's right. You have to be able to take all of the damage and then kick it back. That's how deflect missiles works.
No, hold on. Wrong one. Hold on, because I have one that if it is.
Yeah, deflect missiles, you have to make a roll, and if you
It's going to be
Subtract
weird
the damage to
because
0.
you succeeded. However, the damage that other people were taking was much, much higher.
yeah, it's not whether you took 0 damage, it's where the ability
Yeah,
reduces
that's
the damage to
correct.
0.
Yeah, you use your reaction to do deflect missiles. You roll a dice to minus the damage. If you subtract it to 0 and have a free hand, you spend a key point to pick it up and throw it back.
You take the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus your dexterity modifier plus your monk level.
Yep, and if it moves, it reaches
So
0.
you would still
So
be able
the-
to reduce the damage.
Correct.
By 1d10.
Plus your dex plus your monk.
But you
Yeah.
didn't take damage, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So it doesn't.
Well, with her slowing
You
down,
could
reduce it for everybody
still-
else.
Yeah. Would it, or would it just be for
That would just be
Nero?
Just be for Nero.
Alright, never mind then. Yeah, then don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Alright,
He's gonna finish his turn,
I cannot believe I'm still up.
and he notices that you're still
That was
up.
a clutch immune to fire.
Yes.
You three may take a attack of opportunity as he lunges at Kess.
Absolutely, I fucking will.
Because his wife just went down.
Uh-huh.
Cantrip
Bring it
Booming
on,
Blade.
punk.
Do you have Warcaster?
Yeah.
Because you have to have Warcaster
To
in
cast
order
a spell
to
as a
do
reaction.
spells as a reaction.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's just my
My attack
warlock
misses with
special
a
thing.
2 on the die.
Oh.
Okay. Nero, are you gonna take a attack of opportunity? Nero? I assume that's a yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna
See.
take an attack.
I'm gonna do that too. I
Bring
just
it
gotta
on.
figure out what
So
I
I
want to
take.
do.
I get to take an attack of opportunity. You said.
Yep, because he's moving out of the 3 of yours attack range.
Hey, I get to do radiant damage this time.
One day you're gonna get peeled like a banana too.
Go ahead.
I want to use my dancing short sword as an opportunity attack.
Okay.
I have to roll to hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think it's gonna hit. 17.
17 misses. As he dodges out of the way.
Okay.
Let's see if Nero can fist him.
We wouldn't get advantage.
You
You
would,
know.
because you're still flanking, right?
23.
Yeah, so you could have rolled that
To
with
hit.
advantage.
Okay.
23 hits.
I rolled a 1 and a 2 on my die.
8 and 6 would be.
So the advantage saved it.
14 misses.
No, 14 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, 14 bludgeoning,
It
sorry.
would have just been with a light hammer as well, which is
What
just
a dirty
1d4 plus
20
2.
All right, Kess, he's gonna katana strike you.
Bring it on. He could try. He could certainly try.
Does an 18 hit?
What's your
It's right on the die.
I subtracted d6. 'cause-
You can subtract D6 from it? Yes.
Yep, so I subtract 5.
All right, does a 12 hit?
No.
Oh, I'm
That
sorry.
would be 13, but
It's 13, whatever.
I did. You saved it.
Nero, it's your turn.
That's what happens when you have friends. Loser.
It's funny you're fighting all alone.
yeah, he's
Never
still killing
alone.
us.
Nero.
Do not pull me.
Is he flanked?
He is not. He is,
Okay.
because
He's
Do I
right
have?
here
Do
now.
I have? Where is he?
he's right
He's
here.
here.
You can move next to him if you'd like.
Yes. Yeah. So do that. I have more than enough.
Yeah. Probably.
Ooh. 19 for crit.
Okay.
So that'll be
Yeah. 19 for
30.
crit.
And a 14, which is not going to hit.
And that was his 9 purple spell, so he can power word from it.
Yep.
So, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 radiant damage. And 18 bludgeoning damage.
Hey, Desi,
Yes?
will you read that piece of paper I gave you, please?
Out loud or to myself?
Out loud. It's a contingency.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but alright.
I know what it means.
Contingency. Teleport if under half health.
And he disappears.
Hell yeah.
He didn't like me punching him.
Interesting.
Combat is over.
We got him in half.
Oh, wow.
Alright,
Yeah, it didn't
Wait,
go
can it come to my turn first?
Yeah, so we're gonna go through turns still, because reasons.
Reasons.
Azyla.
I don't know what to do now.
you can't heal anybody, can you?
No. I mean, yes, actually.
Heal Andreas.
Heal Andreas.
Hang on.
She is a thing.
I do everything.
I don't know what that was.
My thing is that I stole a bunch of shit, and a bunch of the shit that I stole was
potions.
healing potions.
Yeah, I know.
Let me see. Oh, I got 3 regular potions of healing and greater potions of healing. I think I have 8. No, I have 2 of them. Alright, I'll heal Andreas with a greater. 4d4 plus both.
I keep dying. This is horrible. This is just like being back with the Demogorgon. Okay, anything else? Is that the new turn?
Yeah, that's all that I would end up doing.
Cordia?
How is everyone looking?
Well,
85 or 115.
We need to take a
Alright.
short rest after this.
Just
I can also heal everyone a lot.
No, I
within
need
the
I
next
like
I
round.
need my spell slot,
I know.
so we need to take a short
I'm saying
rest.
that I can heal everyone a lot in
my key
addition to.
points. We can just long rest.
No, we can just do a short rest. We
Alright,
can do a
I'm going
10-minute
to-
short rest.
Heal Kess on a bonus action. You're gonna heal 17.
I would really like to imagine everybody's just watching, your wife is still on the ground, and you're like, I'm gonna go heal Kess.
She's fine. She's not actually down. And then for my action,
Wait.
do I use more spells?
Oh, would you have needed me to heal you too?
No.
There's a reason he's not healing me.
Gotcha.
he'll still get in trouble later, but you know.
I use my action to do that again. 20 more HP.
how much?
20 more.
20?
Yep.
Desi, I can take that piece of paper back.
Is the round going to end up coming back around to me?
Probably not.
Okay.
Gotta go potty.
No, it's getting close to...
8:15.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know. Anything else? Or don't know. I'm pointing at you. Anything else?
Just gonna pull my wife over here.
I don't like the fact that there's now an enemy on the board. In between us.
I'm glad I pulled my wife over there. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Did he just go invisible?
You see a portal open up.
Let's do this one.
It's the person who was scrying on you.
You see a feminine woman step out. A woman, an elven woman. Kess. Kess.
Tell me that's still in!
Have you seen my daughter?
Oh, you went down. She probably had a thing on you.
Solra.
No, you
Solra's your turn.
Alright, so who I'm assuming is Dylan pops out of the portal. Kess, where's my daughter? I magically erupt and jump back up to my feet. There's a bright thing of light. And I come back with 57 hit points using Searing Vengeance.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Where is he?
he teleported
I
away.
punched him back into the nether realm.
Motherfucker.
Your mother runs over to you. Who did this to you? Where is he? Where is he?
I'm going to hide behind My wife.
That's you over there. Sorry.
I was confused. Mama? Are you
And-
really here?
And with that, let's roll in for tonight.
Can we start off next time with explaining that she peeled like a banana?
Oh, boy.
I can do in the next minute 2d6 plus 2d8 plus 5 HP 18 more times.
Okay. And with that, Azyla is the only one that's left to do the.
So that was a very momentous episode for you.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Bye, Teagan. Hi, brother.
Right? Hi, lady. I don't know.
Well,
Watch your eyes.
And we are not playing next week.
More games next week.
Board games next week.
Thank you.
I got some wedding.
Yep.
Oh, I completely forgot.
Our Lord will be busy.
Did it
we
work?
got other things
Yes.
to do.
I like how compact it is for travel.
That is nice.
It's travel size for you.
Fun size.
Wow.
That was hysterical, Alex.
My mama shows up.
I'm sad he didn't pull any dice. Or cards.
It's not
But
dumb.
the cards could have also helped him.
They could have, but that's why I said to pull 4. Ups his chances of it not helping.
I got a test again tomorrow.
Oh,
Lots of prayers.
is it for your students or yourself?
No, it's students.
Like the
CSC
OG
testing.
Oh yeah, the kids are doing that too with greens.
Geometry part 2.
Ooh, I
Here you
hate
go.
math. I suck at it. Henceforth, why I need help counting dice.
I hated geometry.
I love geometry.
I know you did.
I failed it twice in high school.
I like
Are you
statistics.
guys okay with just tossing the tins?
Yeah. That's what you need to do if you don't need them back.
Yep.
I had this ready.
I went to town on it. They went pretty much.
No.
One of those 10, but if not more.
I mean, you worked really hard today.
Can I be honest, Zach?
Yeah.
So when I'm planning for dinner, I count you as 4 people. Like,
As you
no
should.
joke. And I count everyone else as 2 so that I make enough for leftovers. Because I find that most of us like a second helping.
Yes.
Not everyone
This
has
is
one
small
and him as 2.
Yeah, usually I don't eat. I skip lunch for today.
I don't count people. I just try to make an excess amount so that way.
People to me.